Okay. Yeah, let me give it a second. Okay, looks like we're good. Catanians, what's going on? Yep, stream's still good. Okay, so we load up Catan Universe. This is a bonus Sunday live stream. So if you tune in on the playback, that's fine. You may be busy on this odd day. I'm usually streaming Wednesdays and Saturdays, but of course yesterday I worked all day and I could have streamed when I got home, but I was a zombie. I was gonna just pass out and go to sleep pretty much. So, like I didn't even play a little bit of Rocket League just for leisure. I played that this morning when I actually had some energy to focus on hitting the ball with my car in that game. Anywho, we have another important message, another update from the Catan Universe developers. It says, "Hi Catanians, we are proud to announce that Catan Universe will host the first official digital Catan World Championship starting in August 2021, which is crazy because I believe all the previous ones that I've tried to get into, but I've missed all of them, were all in person and they were in Germany or other parts of the world, if I'm not mistaken. So this is very exciting. If we want to learn more, do I want to learn more? Yes. But I can't. I would like to copy this link. Maybe I'll just click more. It'll open a new tab. Okay, we'll go with that. Accept selected, sure. Lots of cookies nowadays. I prefer the physical cookies that satiate my sweet tooth. Okay, so Digital Catan World Championship. We're proud to announce a new international online event. Pre-registration opens on Monday, June 21st. Okay, pre-registration is already open. Sign up at the link below to receive an email notification when registration begins August 2nd, 2021. The tournament will be hosted on Catan Universe, a multi-platform adaptation of Catan for smartphones, blah, blah, blah. Provide your email address. Okay, so I am definitely going to click this link, and I'm going to have that open for later. Qualifier events starting the weekend of August 27th, so I should definitely be streaming on those days. Be hosted until Halloween of this year. A one-day single elimination bracket tournament in the final tournament round will be held on November 13th. Very exciting. Requires an active Catan Universe account, which most of us have. That's great. Email address you provide should match the email address registered with the Catan Universe account. Okay, wow, this is all great. Okay, so I'm going to do that after this stream, but just so you all have it, we have options. Should we watch this video? Missed us? It's just like a 15-second video. Tournaments are back. Anywhere, everywhere. You can literally do it on the app, on Steam, on your tablet, on your computer. Okay, that's great. So, Catanians, there will be tournaments. I'm wondering if it's just going to be for base Catan. If it's also for Cities of Nights, great. But I think I'll play in that tournament. That sounds fun. Okay, so with that being said, let us get into some Cities of Nights. Again, I gotta try some Rise of the Inca. I don't know if it's gonna work. Ooh, 2 of 3. If we get this, will be the first Rise of the Inca auto match. So if that actually happens, I will be thrilled beyond belief. And now it dropped to 1 of 3. But yeah, Catanians, look out for, or pre-register. Go on the Catan Universe website, pre-register for the tournament. Let's get all of us, or most of us, as many as we can into this tournament for Catan Universe. Oh, I wish the guild was working. I wish I had the guild set up, but we'll see if we can get it working before the tournament officially starts. But yeah, go ahead and register, and you could potentially be playing against me and other Catan Twitch streamers slash YouTubers. Like I bet, I wonder if Delighted, I don't know if he plays Catan Universe. I think one of the other ones, is it Tricosaurus? I think he must play Catan Universe because there was something popped up on Catan Universe saying that he was hosting like a tournament, like the actual developers put his YouTube channel name on the screen whenever I loaded up Catan Universe that one time. So he must play Catan Universe. So you could play against him in the tournament, and all your top tier Catanians, and we'll see who's the best. And of course, a lot of it comes down to luck of the dice. But yeah, that should be exciting. But for today, we will continue with another Catan live stream. The superior board game, of course. The board game of choice for those wanting more strategy beyond your standard Monopoly you may have grown up with as a kid. Rise of the Inca, I got pretty close. This is the closest I've ever gotten. 2 out of 3 players found is the absolute closest I've ever gotten into an auto match for Rise of the Inca. So I'm going to kick it, stick with it for a few more minutes. Of course, if it doesn't work out, I'll just hop back into some Cities and Nights. Maybe even some Seafarers. I gotta get better at those Oasis, Drought, and Through the Desert scenarios. Actually, Through the Desert, I think I did pretty well the last time I played Through the Desert on the stream. But if we can get a Rise of the Inca loaded up, that would be amazing. Still saying 2 or 3 players, so I'll just... Of all the players online on Catan Universe right now, there has to be at least 2 other people trying to play Rise of the Inca. So, Catan Universe service, just match us up, you know? Match us up, get us into a game, and it'll be all good. Alright, we have 1 epic viewer watching the stream so far. Thank you, viewer, for tuning in. You could be watching all sorts of other things. Unfortunately, no, I'm not in a hot tub currently. I'm just in a computer chair, keeping it simple. Yeah, it's Rise of the Inca. The game just does not want me to play auto matches of Rise of the Inca, so it's teasing me with 2 or 3 players found. It keeps telling me that. But yeah, if this doesn't work, I think I might just hop over into some Seafarers. Honestly, yeah, I'll probably do that. Searching. But yeah, I am not gonna do well in this tournament if it's a basic Catan tournament. I'm gonna try my best, but there's so many people I feel like have masterminded base Catan and how to effectively win it. I'm just not at that level. So, but I'll still give it my best shot, of course. But that might be fun. Okay, so let me go into some Seafarers. What is the custom setup? Through the Desert, Drought, and Oasis. And also, ooh, already have 3 or 4. Oh, we're already in a game? So, like, Seafarers actually works just like that. Base Catan works just like that. Cities and Nights works just like that for auto match. And then Rise of the Inca's like, this is uncharted territory. You'll have to do custom matches of Rise of the Inca if you want to actually get some games going of Rise of the Inca. Still, one of my top... Okay, so Cities and Nights, obviously my favorite expansion. Game canceled. Okay, let's try that again. So Cities and Nights, my favorite expansion, followed by... I guess Special Scenarios, if you're technically including that as an expansion on its own. Although I think of it more as just like a variation of Cities and Nights, but we'll say Cities and Nights, then Special Scenarios, then Rise of the Inca, then Seafarers, then base Catan, and then Rivals for Catan, just because I don't play a whole lot of Rivals for Catan. I'll play every once in a while just because it's a unique Catan experience, but other than that, it's just one of them has to be the least favorite. I like them all pretty well, but Rivals for Catan has to sit at the bottom of the ranking in terms of favorites to play. Alright, so maybe the servers are having a little issues today. Couldn't get into Rising Inca. I got my first Seafarers auto match attempt got canceled. Okay, now we're through the desert on a 4-player board, but with 3 people. We're going to 14 victory points. And it works. Alright, perfect. It worked. 1 extra island off to the right. Lots of good hexes to build on. And I think if you look at this, I'll have to go back and look at some point to see if Through the Desert 3-player board is actually smaller than a Through the Desert 4-player board in terms of the main island size. Because if we're playing on a 4-player board with just 3 players, we're all going to get on some pretty decent spots. Although, look at ore and wheat. It's absolutely atrocious. There's an 8 and 10 and then a 3 and a 9 for ore and wheat respectively. So yeah, if you don't get on those, it's gonna be tough. So I think I'm gonna go for 3, 5, 8. And I have to remember we're not playing with Cities and Knights, so I don't have to worry about building a knight and activating it. But I think my best shot here. Okay, so I see it immediately. A very, very good setup, so I'm just going to go right for it. I'm going to do a settlement on the 6-9, grab the 3 for 1 port, and build the ship. And then my second starting settlement is going to go right on the 3-5-8 to start off with the road and go directly towards the brick port. Just no other strategy seems to be the one. So I'm going to go with that because I start off on the best wheat hex on the board that you can start off on, the 9. The 3, not that good. The 8, you have to go through the desert to get to. And of course, there's only 10 and 12 wheat on the extra island. Of course, the extra island and through the desert always has some form of gold, I believe. So there's 6 and 11 gold. So I would love to build 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ships to get on this 6, 11 gold. It looks like pink. Looks like they're going to challenge me for the brick port. So I may have to build a road and a defensive road if I can't get the cards in time so quickly just for the road and the settlement. 2 is is through the desert, so no 2 for anybody just yet. Ooh, the 5 gets rolled. Okay, so 5 cards. Oh, I can't. The only way this is happening is if I can get an ore for a lumber. I doubt that'll be available this early on, which in fact it won't. I have to go for it. I'm going to build the road, and I'm going to pass. I really want to build another road as a defensive move. 11. Ooh, no one's built on the 11 lumber or the 11 brick. Yeah, I really want to build a defensive road just so I can secure that brick port. Because if pink gets that brick port, then they can go ahead through the desert that much quicker, that much more direct. Okay, I need a 3 and 8 or 7. Okay, so with the 7, I'm gonna have to. Okay, so pink definitely does not have lumber. Purple may have lumber. Let me check the game log here. No, purple built the road and then they did not get any lumber. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to shut pink down on their lumber hex of all things. Steal me a sheep, which doesn't do much for me, and then I'll pass. But now that I've shut their lumber down, and they don't have a port, so it should be that much harder for them to get the lumber. Unless, of course, purple's feeling generous. But yeah, if I can get a 3, I'll go ahead and build Well, now I have 4 ores, so I can just 3 for 1 at my 3 for 1 port. Build the extra road, the defensive road. Or, if I get even more lucky, I can just, if I roll a 9 or a 3, I can build the settlement without having to build the defensive road. And then it's all good. It's all peaches and cream, rainbows and sunshine from here on out. And purple's doing good. They're going to double down the 8 lumber, and they'll probably grab that lumber port on the 4 sheep. Okay, so purple definitely has lumber. I'm going to ask for lumber. I'm going to give them a generous trade. If they take it, I can build the settlement directly. So I'm really hoping they take this offer, which they do not. I have one more offer for them. If they take that, I can still build the settlement. They say no. So it pains me to trade in 4 of my lumber. But it must be done because I see pink has 8 cards now. So I'm going to go ahead. I'll just build the defensive road. Look at that. I was 1 card away from the settlement I needed. And of course I just can't quite close it out. Oh, there's the 10. Pink's 10 is shut down by me. So that was good. That was a good play to do. And of course there's the 9. Now I can build the settlement, but watch, it'll be a few more turns before I can do it. Because now I have to roll a 3. It did pay me to trade in all 3 of those ore for the lumber that I needed, because I was going to hopefully build a city pretty soon. But now that's going to be a little bit further out. Okay, here's the 7. So now I'm just going to shut purple down directly now that pink is no longer a threat, or an immediate threat to my brick port. So I'm going to put it right on purple's, I'm going to say 8 lumber. And in 10 was rolled, I might get ore from them, because I believe they're still holding on to that ore. But I really would love to get a lumber, and I get a brick. Okay. I'm just going to pass. Still, 6 cards, can't build the settlement. I'm 1 card away. Now the 10 gets rolled, or for a second time. And purple, or pink, just has to go a different way. So they're going to cut me off, which makes sense because they don't want me not only getting on the brick port whenever I can, but also cutting them off to the 9 sheet spot, which then you're set up to be 2 spaces away from the 8 wheat, which is going to be a very, very hot spot once built on later in this game. Or, I mean, I would love ore, but not right now. Let me see what I roll. Alright, another 5. Okay, and just like that, 3 for 1, but now I'll acquire the brick port, so it's definitely worth it. And plus I've doubled down on the 5 brick. Of course, if I had the brick port plus the other 5 brick and the 6 brick, off to the races. Absolutely off to the races, but the setup to get there first would have been a little difficult. Okay, so now pink is going for the 9-11 with the 3 for 1 port. This time I think they will beat me to that spot, but that would be a very good spot to have. I need a better lumber spot, really, because the 3 is not getting rolled whatsoever. Purple wants ore, but I'm going to have to ask for 2 cards, actually. No, they cancel that trade. Because I know purple's about to build a settlement. On either spot, it's going to be very good. Wherever their settlement goes. 6 is rolled. I'm going to say a sheep for an ore and a lumber. I don't think purple's going to take it, but yeah. I know as soon as they build on either spot, they'll probably build on the 3 for 1 port first. They're going to be doing very well. Okay, so 5 brick coming in handy. I really want to build the city now. Okay, so pink, they end up getting 1 good port spot. It's going to be the 3 for 1 port. They double down on the 9. Yeah, I think I really want to get a settlement, or sorry, a city on the 358. before I start trying to build out more. I'm going to take this. That was tempting. I'm just going to be insane with the counter offers again. They're not going to take it. They're just going to do 4 brick for the sheep. And then they'll get the settlement that way. But yeah, I'm enabling purple to build that settlement if I accept that trade. So I'm actually going to build a development card. Ooh, that was good. That's going to help me out later on. Because all this time waiting for the cards for the city, it's going to take me a little while. Plus, I'll probably get stolen from here and there along the way. And the development card turned out to be a lucky, or the risk paid off. I got a monopoly. And pink has already built 2 ships just like that. They're close to that 6 gold already. Yeah, I'm going to save this monopoly. If I see a lot of 5s and 6s getting rolled, I can monopoly the brick. And then that should help me to build my city. 5 brick will be shut down. My wheat instead of my sheep gets stolen. It sucks, but we carry on. 6 gets rolled. I'd get 2 bricks, so not worth it right now. Alright, that'd be 4 brick. But, of course, now they have 3 or 4 ports, so they will spend it. Alright, so we're looking for 8s and 9s. Ooh, the 5 being shut down. Alright, so purple has at least 5 brick. Even if I monopolied all 5 of those brick, it would not help me. To get the city, I'm going to need the 8s and the 9s at least a couple times. That way I can get pretty close to the city. And they'll get the city of their own on the 5, 6, 10. 6 again. Okay. This is getting out of hand, but I'm going to hold off on the monopoly for now. It's not going to be that effective just yet. Well, going off the momentum right now, it looks like purple's just going to steamroll ahead. Their numbers are getting rolled very consistently. My 3 hasn't got rolled a single time. I'm not seeing these 8s anymore, really. Purple they have 3 brick and 2 ore in their hands right now. There's the 8, and they have the lumber on top of that. So now they're going to get pretty close to building the settlement on the 8 lumber. Finally, I roll a 7. And I'm going to, well, I really want to put the pirate ship here, but I gotta shut down purple's 6 brick. I steal the lumber, which means if I use monopoly, I'll get 3 brick. But that doesn't quite get me to the city that I need. So I'll just trade him for a wheat. I could buy a development card, but I'm gonna wait. I will 3 brick. That gets me so close. But I can't do it. I'm just gonna wait. Oh, 5. If I rolled that 5 on my turn, I would have definitely monopolied the brick. So yeah, the city first on the 358, then hopefully a city on the 6-9, not soon after, or not later after, not, you know what I mean. Pretty soon after. Alright, so purple's 8 cards. Let's see if they trade in any of this brick. Or I offer 1 brick. But they're probably looking for wheat, I would imagine. Yeah, so they ask for it directly. They want the wheat. I'm going to say no, because I'm also trying to build a city. Once purple gets the city on the 348, the sky's the limit for them. Sheep? Nah. I just gotta wait till it gets to my turn. Let's see if they... Yep, they will 3-4 on the brick, which is unfortunate. And there's the 7. So now we're gonna steal for... Well, I really want to put that pirate ship on pink, but purple is absolutely the power player. I will shut down the 10 ore. Give me something good. There's the wheat. Okay, so again, I'm going to hold on to this monopoly. Later in the game, once production is very high, it's going to come in super handy. For now, I'll do with my brick port. Now that's working great for me. Trade in 2 brick for the last ore I need, and now I have a city. I'm going to build... Oh, wait a minute. Actually, check this out. I'm going to build a ship over here. And I'm actually going to move this ship this way, because I really want to get on that 8 lumber spot. Because it's going to take too long battling out pink for that extra island over there. So I'm going to get the 8 lumber first, as I also try to work on the second city on the 6-9. That way I gain a very good lumber spot. And then later I can build on the extra, or through the desert island at my leisure for those additional victory points, or the special victory points that they provide. Pink is now has a city on the 8, 9, 10, and if 8s and 9s get rolled a lot, they'll be building lots of cities. Purple wants wheat, as usual. Alright, back to me. 5. Okay, now 5 is really, really good. I could get 3 more brick with the monopoly, but again, how tempting it is, but I just will wait. Let's focus on the cities for now. And I pass. Because if I steal a brick with monopoly, I could build another city with that, but let me just wait. The monopoly is going to be so much more effective later on. As long as I can get my production up with these cities, then I can keep building out the things that I need. At this point, 8 or 5 will give me a city. Alright, now they're trading with each other. And pink now takes the lead with 5 victory points and 2 cities on the board. Looking for 5 or 8. 5 or 8. And there's the 5. Okay, so lots of brick out there now. Let's see if purple trades in any brick. They probably will, if they have at least 4 brick or 3 brick. 6 brick for a lumber and a sheep. And okay, they built a ship. Not quite what I was expecting. And they take longest road. Okay, so they're going for the 6 gold as well. Okay, no problem. I'm gonna roll some. I'll roll a 4. Just glad I didn't roll a 7. 2 brick for the ore. And I now have a city on the 6-9 spot, and I will pass with that. Still hoping for some 3s to get rolled. Alright, now we have a 7. Okay, so luckily I was able to put 2 cities on the board and a settlement before the 7s came crashing back into our Catan lives here. And now pink sees purple as a threat, so they're going to shut them down with the pirate ship to prevent purple from getting to the 4-6 so easily. I am currently the only one in the development card game with 1 development card play or bought. They don't know what it is because I haven't played it yet. Could be anything. It may end up being brick that I monopoly later on, just because brick production seems to be the highest on the board so far. Of course, if in a certain scenario I want to build like 2 cities in a turn later on, then I might have to monopoly some ore or some wheat. I only have 2 more cities to build, which you gotta be careful where you place them. Also, I do need to look at on the main island some more expansion opportunities. I'm looking at, I like this 4-8-11 spot. If I can get on that spot, that's gonna really help me out as well. Put with a city on that, I think that would be huge. As 4s keep getting rolled. Okay, so 2 brick for the lumber. We'll build a ship here. We tie purple for longest road. They may... I think they'll probably hold on to it. Or actually, pink has a 5-length road as well. 10 gets rolled. Alright, so pink will steal longest road from purple and then build on the 6-11 gold in the same turn. So they jump way up to 10 victory points. And 4s are also getting out of hand, so I'm not on a 4 either. And of course I'm going to be building on this 8, so I'm not going to gain any number diversity, but the 4, 8, 11, I almost need to play or draw another development card and hope to get road building, because that would help me out as well. And we have Pocho Mocho tuning into the stream. Pocho Mocho for tuning in. He says, hi there, Dupinator. I'm having lunch with the family, so I'll leave this open. Good luck on your games. Pocho, thank you very much. You're an absolute legend once again. Enjoy lunch with your family. I hope it's something good. You're almost making me hungry. I did have some snacks earlier, but lunch is sounding pretty darn good right about now. Okay, at this point, I kind of have to monopoly the brick just because once pink keeps... I don't know why I'm saying purple when it's pink. I can clearly tell the difference. But once pink builds on this 3, they're going to jump up to 13. So let me go ahead, monopoly the brick now. It's not going to be a huge impact like I wanted, but I will get 10 brick, you know. Can't go wrong with 10 brick. I could actually build a city off of this brick. That's hilarious. So I'm going to trade in for a lumber and a wheat. Not build the ship. I'm going to build the settlement. And 5 brick still left over. So actually I really have to go for some longest road. Ooh, I could build... Yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a play for the 4, 8, 11 spot. And pink will roll the 7. But yeah, you guys are awesome. When you say that you'll just leave the stream open, you know, you probably kill the volume or whatever, just to so I can have that more watch time on the stream. It's just it's so helpful. It's huge. I really appreciate it. Finally, is that the first 3 of the game? That is literally the first 3 of this whole game, and I'm very happy about that. With the 7. Okay, so Robber must go on pink, of course. Ooh. I'm gonna shut down... All their stuff is good. I'll shut down the 10, so that cuts off their main lumber supply. Well, that gives me a sheep. I'll build a road here. And I take longest road for them, and I literally need 1 wheat. So I'm gonna wait. I could build another road, but I just need 1 wheat, and I could build the settlement. There's the 9. Okay, perfect. I don't think they can build a road or a settlement. Hopefully I didn't leave that open for them to do so. Okay, no, they're going straight for the 3-8 spot, so that's perfect. 4s, 4s, 4s. Should have gotten a 4. 4s have been rolled 5 times. Of course, 5 has been rolled 10 times, so 5 is really helping out here. Purple will jump up to 7 victory points by building on that extra island. 4s again right before I could get on it, so I will build the settlement on the 4, 8, 11, and it's... Actually, we're going to 14 victory points, so there is hope. Okay, 4s just keep getting rolled, so now that I'm on the 4, I'm happy about that. If there's enough time, I may have to go for largest army, if I have enough time to make a play for that. I'm somehow winning, even though I'm not built on a spot that would give me special victory points. I'm going to have to build on this 2 ore, which is not incredibly desirable, but we'll do it. I would love a city on the 4, 8, 11. I may have to do that first. Okay, every time a 9 is rolled, pink gets 3 wheat and 2 sheep. So if 8 also gets rolled, she could be development card queen. 6 gets rolled. I like the cards I have, but ooh, should I hold? Because if I get an 8, I can build a bunch of development cards. I'm gonna hold what I have. I'm either gonna build development cards or a city, or I'm just gonna watch pink win the game. 15 cards. There's the settlement for 11. If they take Longest Road, they go to 13. Okay, thankfully they can no longer get any more special victory points. So there is that. I really should be extending out my Longest Road. Yeah, the 9s are just insane. Absolutely insane. And now they're building development cards. Okay. Come on, purple. Roll us an 8. Or a 5. I mean, most of what I'm built on is tied directly to pink. Thankfully, the 6 is not. Because if the 8 gets rolled, pink gets a lot of cards. If the 9 gets rolled, or 5 gets rolled, pink gets a lot of cards. If the 4 gets rolled, pink gets a lot of cards. So it's hard to compete with that. Okay, so at this point, I need to roll a 6, a 9, an 8, or a 5 to build my city. And look at that. My earlier prediction was that purple's going to steamroll away with the game, and now we're seeing that pink is the clear leader here. I'm close, but then I roll a 7. Okay, so 5 resources. I'm gonna get rid of 3 wheat. Pains me to do so, but I will of course be shutting. Let me shut down. Let me place the pirate ship right here. If I do that, well, it's kind of a tough decision. Yeah, I'll put it there so that pink can't quite easily extend out their Longest Road. And then, because I'm just kind of waiting on my 8s, I will build another development card. And it'll be a knight. Hopefully pink does not have a knight as well in their hand. There's a 10. Thankfully pink's 10 is shut down. Oh, and they do have a knight, so looks like we're going to battle it out for largest army. So pink gets largest army, they go to 13. And then 1 victory point more, and that's the game. Oh, okay, here we go. Now they're going for Longest Road. The 9s just help out purple, or sorry, pink. Still mixing it up. Help them out in the biggest way. So I'm going to use the knight, and it's very hard to say. I'll just put it right back on the 10. Oh, I get an ore of all things. And then I roll the 8. Okay, so I'm gonna build the city. Whenever I don't extend out my Longest Road, it's always the bad choice. But the 9s are insane. But I gotta get the more production going. It's my only way. It's my only chance, I think. So pink will of course. Okay, so they just won. It didn't matter anyway. I mean, maybe it did, but I would only have stalled the game for just a few more turns. Or they don't take Longest Road and they pass the dice. Come on, purple. Rolls a 5. 12. Every time we get to this like critical game situation, the game just rolls like this random 12. And it's just like, really? Okay, roll a 5. I roll a 4. Alright, yeah. It's literally Longest Road, and there's nothing I can do. So I'm going to buy a development card. Buy a knight. I can build a ship. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let me build the ship over here to extend it out to 8. That's literally all I can do. And so pink would have to build 2 roads. The 9s. How are the 9s this good? That's just really insane. So 9 have been rolled 9 times. 5s have been absent for a while. I mean, luckily it's sheep and wheat. So because of that... Oh, there's the road building and there's the game. Never mind. Oh, man. Yeah, the 9 just kind of went crazy. So pink just... I did not... Once I stole the brick port from pink, I did not think that they were just going to, like, go crazy with a different strategy. But they did. They just really steamrolled away with that game. Alright, good job, pink. Okay, so with that being said, I think I'm going to hop over to my favorites, some Cities and Knights. I almost want to do a special scenario. Well, Rise of the Inca, I'm going to give you another chance. You gave me 2, 3. Let's try it one more time. Actually, maybe if I leave the computer for just a few minutes, because of course the hydration causes certain effects. Maybe when I come back, there will be a game loaded up of Rise of the Incas. I'll be right back. Yeah. I believe so. Oh, yeah, I'll find out. Oh, it's always pizza. It's the universal food. All right. Well, so no Rising Ink, unfortunately. I'm kind of liking the Seafarers thing though. I might go for one more of those. Let's remove through the desert and see if we get anything going with the other 2 scenarios that I like. Just like that. That was lightning fast. And now we're doing droughts like that. Rise of the Inca, you need to take a page out of Seafarers here, because it just worked out. Okay, this almost looks like a Greater Catan board, but obviously it's not. This is drought, so limited wheat. I believe they even say that in the description of the game. Desert spread across the main island, grain is scarce. Fertile islands can be found on the neighboring small islands. The rules for the Seafarers expansion are in effect. Special victory points. Additionally, each small island that you build at least 1 settlement on is worth 2 special victory points. Very, very cool to see. So, 6 and 11 are the only wheats. Um, why are people avoiding the wheat? The the only 6 wheat here early on. Maybe I'm missing something, but 3611. I could be like missing something. It could be going right over my head. But I'll just build on the 3611 and see what happens. I'll go straight down to Lumberport. Again, I could be missing something, but I don't think the wheat numbers get flipped over like they do in the Great Canal scenario, because that's a completely different expansion. So I'll just, yeah, kind of confused why green and purple did not build directly on the 3611, but hey, to each their own. Now for my second settlement, I'm looking at that 5810 for number diversity, good lumber hex to complement the lumber port. Well, actually, I can't get the lumber port anymore thanks to red. But I will be starting without brick, but that's okay because I should be city and development card heavy. Yeah, 8-5-10. Let me go towards that 3-for-1 port and see how it all turns out. I mean, yeah, just a couple 3s and 10s and then all the 6s. And get my cities out there first. Then I'll be off to the races, I suspect. We're going to 14 victory points. Also, we have a 90-second turn timer. I think that's how it was in Through the Desert. Because I was noticing that the bar or the ring that floats around or that moves around the turn timer on the bottom right was moving a little faster than usual compared to our 110-second Cities Knights auto match turn timer or a 130-second custom match Cities Knights round timer. Bless you. Alright. There is gold. There's an 11 gold by itself, the 10 gold at the top. This is okay, this island is very good. I do have to give credit to that for purple just building directly on the sheep port, only on the 4 brick, and going directly as fast as they can to that island, because that is the juiciest island you will ever see, where it's got 2 ore hexes, 3 wheat, and a gold, and they're all just very good numbers. Okay, so with no port, I do nothing, pretty much. So my first item on the agenda is, of course, going to be going towards the 3-for-1 port, doubling down on the 5 sheep. After that, I would like to build a city, or before. Honestly, the city might have to be done before anything else. And probably build the city on the 3-6-11 first. And then I may have to turn inland to go build in some brick. Like the 3-10-10 would not be a bad spot. It's not the best, but the 4-4-12 is also open. That could be something. And green is already on the 8-9, just like that. Okay, how many dice rolls have there been? There's been 5 dice rolls, and they're already on the 8-9 spot. And then the 9 pays off immediately. That's great for them. Okay, brick for lumber. Let me take that trade, so I can build the road. Because even if I get a 6, I can't. If I can only 4-for-1 the lumber for 1 ore or 1 wheat, so I won't be able to get the city on my next turn anyways. Alright, so everybody's building ships, so that's why I was able to get that brick trade. Very nice. And of course, roll a 7. Let's throw... I'll throw the pirate ship here. Get a lumber. Ooh, red's gonna challenge me. Because if they build in the 5-9, then I can't get the 3-for-1 port. I gotta go for the 3-for-1 port anyways. I gotta go for it. It's gotta be that spot. No, okay, 8s are good. I'm gonna need a 6. And then another 8 so I can 4-for-1 for the brick. Alright, so Brett has 4 cards. If they get a successful trade from another player... Oh, they'll build the ship instead. Curious. Dang, 9s as well. Okay, so there's 3 9s on the board. They all have 3 different resource hexes. One's wheat, one's lumber, one's sheep. And all of my opponents got one of each of those. Okay, and of course looks like green is building up towards the gold. They'll probably go 8-10, I would imagine. And also take longest road to boot. Also, if you notice, in the drought scenario, there is no wheat port. There is an additional sheep port that replaces the wheat port. Still 4 3-for-1 port. You still have your brick. Or, wait a minute, no lumber port? I'm not seeing a lumber port either. Oh, duh, it's right there. I was talking about it earlier. So yeah, there's no wheat port in the drought scenario. It is replaced by a second sheep port. And I amazingly roll a 3 instead of a 7. We'll see how much lumber is wanted. I'm gonna need a wheat or a brick somehow. How am I gonna make this trade happen? I'll give 2 ore for a brick. I gotta get this settlement. Wow, nothing. Nothing at all. So I'm just gonna go to the bank. Do 4 lumber for the brick. And again, 6 cards. Very close, but can't quite build the settlement. And then of course there's a 7. Presumably I'll get stolen from because it's red and they're kind of challenging me for that area over there on the right side of the main island. It always feels like this. In Base Catan and Cities of Nights, I'm so close to doing something, but I just can't quite do it. So hopefully I'll be able to get on that 3-for-1 port. Oh, and red will actually shut the 8 down instead of shutting me down at all. Alpha Memory, our OG subscriber, is tuning in. Says, hey, I'm busy right now, but wanted to pop by. Have a great day. Alpha Memory, thanks for popping by. Enjoy your busy day. And thanks for taking a few seconds just to pop in and say hello while I'm on the stream. Of course, this is just a bonus stream, so enjoy the rest of your day. Hope your Sunday's going well. And I'm just going to keep it going with some Seafarers here. I almost said Cities of Nights because usually I'm playing Cities of Nights. Okay, luckily everybody's shutting down each other. I'm only at 2 victories. Okay, 12 really. 12 always comes at the worst time. There should just be no 12s. Actually, I don't even see a single... Okay, there's a 12 brick. I was going to say, I don't see a single 12 on the board. But then I remembered I was talking about the 12 brick earlier. Alright, purple. Roll us a 6. I don't understand how there have been 0 6s up until this point. Let's roll a 6 for the 14th dice roll, please. Or an 11. There's been no 11 either. My source of wheat. Where have you been? And amazingly, some of the players did not build on wheat at all, but then they are so quickly they get over to the wheat hexes up top and just build on them. I think it's because the sheep port really helped them out. Like for purple, they had the sheep port, and the 8s were pretty good, and they traded them for the wheat that they needed. And then green, same type of thing. Actually, green built on 2 ports and just got up to the 8-9 so quickly. So that's amazing. Okay, I finally have all the cards I need. Wow, I'm so close to a city, but of course, settlement first. And then 2 more rolls of 6, and I have a city to throw down on the board. Red will roll another 7, so who will red shut down this time? Actually, it looks like red will probably shut purple down because red has challenged purple for that 4 wheat spot. Oh no, it's going to be on the 8. They steal from purple though. Okay, they steal an ore, which is not going to help them get on that 4 wheat spot. Also, by me building on the 3-for-1 port, I am now 2 ships away from getting on the 11 gold. And I've kind of cut off red because red's gonna have to build 1 more road over to the ore port and then cast off a ship to the 11 gold. But I don't think they're too worried about that right now. Alright, I've all the ore I could ever want. Thanks to that 3, that boosts me up to 5 ore. Now I'm up at 6 ore, but a 6 or an 11 would have been great. So if I can roll that right here, I can just roll another 3. Okay, that's hilarious. Okay, so I will just trade in for a wheat. And then I will wait for a 6 or an 11 to get rolled over a 3. And now I have the cards I need for the city, but of course it's 1 turn after mine. That's crazy. 3s got rolled in that sequence like all in a row like that. Okay, I'm just going to keep working with my strategy here. And now that I'm on the coastline, I'm going to build a city on the 8-5-10. That way I can build some ships over to this 11 gold, maybe even the 9 wheat. The 9 wheat would be good. Good spot to have. Also, I'm kind of liking this idea of building on the corner of the 11 wheat. I can either go to the 11 brick and possibly even the 6 lumber. Because yeah, on this scenario in drought, there's not a whole lot of benefit towards keeping or building more and more on the main island, because as you get over to the extra islands, you get those special victory points, and it really takes off for you. It's mainly only if you can get a lot of cities on the main island, you get your production way up early, then it's a lot easier to go build out towards those extra islands. Also, if I roll a 3 or a 10, I'm gonna get 2 cities. Or actually, I take that back. It's not gonna be like that. I'm gonna ask. Oh, just gonna pass. I don't roll a 7. Amazingly, I could build 2 development cards, but I'm gonna upgrade this city. I could build a development card right now, but I gotta keep going on the city game. So I hope for. Oh, okay. Now I can build 2 ships. That's glorious. I may... Ooh, the wheat for the sheep. I'm going to take that offer. Oh, green got there before me. I'll get the wheat anyway. I'll get the 6 or the 11, I suspect. But then I only have a 3-for-1 port, so got to get the ore as well. Of course, I'm already at 7. Now I'm at 10 cards. So either way, I would have loved that trade. Alright, purple rolls something good. 4. Okay, everybody else is a 4 except for me. Alright. Duplinator, you can't build a city, but you have to roll something besides a 7. And you roll a 6, so you can build a city. Congrats to you. So now I'm going to go 3 sheep, 4 lumber. Build a glorious city on the 3-6-11, and then I'm going to cast off with ships of my own, and I'm going to build up this way so I can later build on the top left corner of the 11 gold and then continue straight up to the 9 wheat. 4s are if they are anyway like last game where it took me a really long time to go build on them, but by that point the other players have benefited off them hugely, then I'm going to lose this game, just like last game. Although I'm having fun playing it either way. And as I finish this water, I slam it on the ground and I say another. And I grab the next one. Okay, so red will now be going for that ore port. Alright, good on the 8s. I mean, I have 6 different numbers. I have 3, 5, 6, 8, 10, 11. Of course, we'll be building another 11. So if I can draw a road building from the development card stack, I almost want to go for the 4, 4, 12. But it's, either way, it's 1, 2. It's going to take me 3 roads to get there from either city. I mean, if we look at 10s have only been rolled once. 3s are... I'm not going to complain. I'm just going to be kind of perplexed. 3s have been rolled 7 times, as much as 8s. I'll take it. Purple will build a ship, but they're going to need that pirate ship out of there in order to get on that 5-8 spot. I roll a 2. Nothing more I want to say about that. But yeah, purple's going to have a hard time getting on that 5-8 spot. Okay, if 10s pick up, I would rather build on the 3, 10, 10 if I'm going to be building another settlement on this main island. Or, what do I want for your ore? I think I'll take a brick. If you have that, red, or are willing to offer it. I don't suspect you are. Oh, and it goes through. Alright. And they use that to build a city. That's insane. Did not expect that. Okay, 3s. What is going on with these 3s? I have no idea. I won't complain, but it's just... Oh, the 4s. The 4s, the 4s. Okay, if I roll... Ooh, I would love that trade. But unfortunately I don't have a sheep, so I offer an ore. Brick for a sheep. If I had a sheep, I would take that trade in a heartbeat. And green will take it. Alright. I roll a 5. Everybody's just getting a lot of cards off these rolls. That's what I'm noticing here. I could build a settlement on the 11 gold. I don't know. Doesn't feel like it's going to be that good of a deal. I think I want to go for this 3, 10, 10. Alright, let me just play the game the way it's intended a little bit. Build on the 11 gold. Although it's not my favorite spot. And then I'm going to pass. I could build more ships, but right now I think I'm going to build a few development cards. You know, up to 8 victory points, but I feel like I didn't gain a whole lot with that 11 gold acquisition. Of course, have 11s even been rolled once? They've been rolled once, but if they get... Okay, if they get rolled again, I do get 2 wheat and a card of my choice. So there is that. And finally, I'm getting shut down. I think if I kind of stayed a little more low-key, I wouldn't have gotten shut down right there, but you just never know. Yeah, 3, 10, 10, or the 4, 4, 12, or the 4, 8, 12. Or sorry, the 4, 10, 12. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I mean, now if the 11s get rolled, that is my source of brick. Instead of trading in for it, or trying to get trade offers from other players. Maybe I go and triple down the 11 wheat, then I can cast off of ships that way like I was talking about earlier. But of course, if I keep building out ships off of my 11 gold, I can take Longish Road, and then also get on the 9 wheat. So that is an option. Green is taking a while to roll. Maybe they're away from keyboard because I don't see a connectivity issue icon next to their name. So yeah, I was gonna stream yesterday, but I worked from 6 a.m. and I had to be up at like 4:30 a.m. and we started at 6 a.m. and worked all the way until 2:30 p.m. and I didn't get home till 3:30 p.m. maybe 4 because there was some traffic, of course. And then of course I had to shower and then by all and eat a little bit. And by the time all that was done, it was like 6:30, and I could only stay awake for another like 2 hours. And I just kind of was like, all right, it's time to fall asleep now. So yeah, there was no way I could have fit in a stream yesterday. I would have just been like, like half awake trying to stream, and that would not have been fun for me, and certainly not fun for you guys to watch. And because you guys would have been chatting with me, I would have been like, wait, what'd you just say? Let me try to work through that with my foggy brain. All right, pirate ship will get placed there. Gotta get the robber off the 8 lumber. Okay, this is a good trade. Yep, I'm absolutely taking that. Thank you, purple. And looks like they're very close now to getting on that 5-8 spot. 9s, you're still crazy. I'm gonna build a development card. Oh, I get a victory point. Okay, so that's cool. 2 9s in a row. Dang it! Now I gotta get on that 9 wheat, because I'll jump up to 11. If I take longest roads, that's 13. And then keep buying development cards. Yeah. This game is like we're at victory point wise, it looks like we're about halfway done, but it really, once a few more things are built, the ending will come up here pretty quickly. That's kind of like the nice thing about Seafarers is like you go a little bit longer, a little bit higher in victory points, but it's not like that much longer of a game from base Catan. And it doesn't take as long as Cities and Knights. It's kind of a sweet spot. And with the added extra islands, it brings in more strategy compared to just base Catan on the first island. So that is nice. Green possibly will be kicked and replaced with a bot if they let this turn run out as well. Of course, I'm hoping they roll a 6 so I can build another development card. Once the 8 is open for business, then I can continue building out my ships. If an 11 gets rolled, I think I go for, I don't know, because see, if I get a road building, of course I gotta go for the 9 wheat, but I also want to get on that 3 10 10. I think it's just gonna be the 9 wheat primarily. So if I build on the 3 10 10, I might take longest road to go 11, and the settlement puts me at 12, but if I go up to the 9, I go up to 13 victory points from 9 if I get longest road and the settlement on that 9 wheat. So that'll be the most optimal. It makes the most sense if I really want to win. That's my goal here. Red's at 8. They currently hold longest road. That was I think purple put the pirate ship on them right there near that 11 brick, so they can't quite easily build just one ship over the 11 brick and then the settlement. Another 8 gets rolled with my 8 being shut down. So that's 4 lumber I missed out on. But yeah, that was a strategic play by purple with the pirate ship earlier. A 12, really? Okay, if you're going to roll a 12, just roll an 11. Because no one cares about 12. And some of us have 11s, so okay, I didn't need to roll a 7 to get the robber off me and roll a 6 so I can buy another development card. So I'm sitting at 2 cards in my hand. I'd love to have more like 5 cards right now. A 5, 11, or 6 is my most desired numbers currently. 3's had a good run, but I think they've kind of died down. I haven't seen a 3 in a little while. There have been 8 threes this whole game, which is still crazy. And now purple's actually going to build towards the 4-4-12, I suspect. Okay, roll the 10, which is good, but it's like, gotta build these development cards games, so hook me up. Okay, there goes another 3. Okay, so I just got 4 ore over those last two dice rolls. You know, maybe with drought, like, they set it up to where 6s aren't rolled that much, or the wheat hex is not rolled that much from the main island. Another 12, really? Why? Why should 2s and 12s even be in this game? I know it's a combination with the dice rolls, but Catan Universe developers limit the 2s and 12s to a very, very scarce thing. 12's been rolled 3 times. As much as 5 or 6. That's the insane part. Alright, purple. 6 or 11. Right here. 7. Okay. Do you take the robber off now that the pirate ship has strategically been placed? And do you put the robber on red? Just red? Yes, that's perfect. Alright. Now that it's back to me, I roll. Oh, I roll a 4. Of all things, I roll a 4. Okay, so just 3-4 on the ore for the wheat. Buy me a sweet, spicy development card. What do you know? Oh, a Monopoly. I got a Monopoly last game. Alright, so now I really have to pay attention to what everybody's getting. Wow, that is a lot of ore and sheep that just went out. Of course, I did get 2 lumber. Red will extend the longest road to 6. 9s. 4s and 9s. Should have gotten on those. Okay, green's going to build on that 6 lumber spot. And they build a city, so there goes their ore. Purple, it rolls. And also green is actually playing again. They're not letting their turn run out, so they must be back. 7. 7, 7, 7. Okay. Yeah, it's like I have 6 different numbers, but I feel like my production just has been lacking for these past, I don't know, 10, 15 dice rolls. It's just been 4, 9, 4, 9, 12, 12, 12. And then the occasional 3, and the 8 was shut down. Purple will burn lots of cards and place it right back on the 8 lumber. A sad sight. And they'll, okay, everybody's building cities. 3s. Why are 3s this good? Okay, so again, I'm just gonna pass. If once everybody has a bunch of cards, then I monopoly something. Alright, 6 is great. I could build another city. Probably on the, well, I'll build on the 11 over the 5 for that chance 11 to bring me those 2 delicious cards or whatever I choose. Looks like red's gonna challenge me. That 11, another 11 gold spot. Ooh, the 11 pays off. Okay, so actually I think I'm gonna challenge red. I don't want them building on this 11 gold because then they jump up to 11 victory points. 8s are spicy. Incredibly spicy. Okay, I'm monopolying. I could be monopolying something here. Yes? Sheep and a ore? Wait. Could she have a monopoly? That's in... Okay, just buying another development card. It's my turn. I have 11 cards. Amazingly, I roll a 5. Okay. I got a monopoly something here. It's insane right now. It's gonna be wheat, or I don't even know. Honestly, I don't even know. I might do sheep. First, let me build this ship and a settlement to make it even harder. I think red can't get over there now. And then, actually, you know what? I'm just going to hold the monopoly. Instead, I'm going to go... Oh, I should build... I should, but I shouldn't. I should, but I shouldn't. I'm going to build... Because if I go up here and take longer... That's the better option. I want to build the city, but that is not the right option. The better option is to try to come up here, and then I'll buy a development card. Yeah. This, ooh, okay, it's over. I got the road building. Okay, that was the much better play over building the city on the 11 gold. I now have road building and I have monopoly, so it should take me, well, of course the pirate ship is going to go right on me now that this, man. Yeah, it's definitely going to be the pirate ship. But luckily I have road building and monopoly, so amazingly the robber was moved instead of the pirate ship. My mind is just exploding right now. What a missed opportunity to buy red, because can't you see I'm going to go up to the 9 gold, jump up to 12 victory points, and take longest road in the process to win the game. And red doesn't have any development cards, so they don't have any tricks up their sleeve with that. I don't know what. Maybe they just made a miscalculation. But yeah, very glad I did not build that city, because then opportunity would not have been realized by me. Oh, the purple is going to play a knight card, presumably. They're going to roll a 6. What is going on? Usually I get screwed over in the worst way. I have no idea what's going on right now. Do they know that I stream Catan on Twitch? And they're just playing nice? I don't get it. Okay. So once again, basically have city building materials in my hand, but I really need... Okay, if I get an 11... Just another 6. Okay, no problem. I know that red has lumber, but that's not super helpful. I'm going to use the road building now. Build a ship. And build one more ship to take longest road to go to 12. Wow, I am just so incredibly close. If I train him for the brick... Yeah, just go directly. And I'll use a monopoly on my next turn. They might end up stealing back longest road, but now I'm there. I'll just monopoly what I need, or I'll just get the 5 and win. Honestly, the first part of the game was kind of slow for me, but now I'm all the way at 12. There's the knights, but it's okay. I don't care. I've already built my ships that I need. And there's no way ships can be ripped off the board in just seafarers. So I think my opponents have made a severe miscalculation. Okay, let's take a sheep and a brick, because if someone steals longest road, then I'll start building roads inland so I can connect to my other city with that road for ultimate longest road bragging rights if I need to. But at this point, I'm 2 dice rolls away from winning the game. And Pocho Mocho says, wow, what a great game. Yeah, early on, it really looked like the other players were going to get the win over me, but no one, the 2 players before me did not build on the 3-6-11 for their first starting settlement, so I just went directly for it. It just made sense, because I knew I would get on a good sheep lumber hex afterward, and then red left the 5-8-10 open for me once we were all building our second settlement, so it just made sense. And now I won. I just literally won. Okay, 8s. Look at all those cards going out to green and purple. Actually, green got all the way up to 12 victory points, which is amazing. Let me monopoly some sheep. Why not? Just get a whole bunch of sheep from everybody. Build the settlement. I actually went up to 15 victory points with that settlement play. I thought, okay, so it's 2 special victory points, and then the settlement, it's +3. my opponents, red made a severe miscalculation. They should have put the pirate ship to block me from getting up to the 9 wheat. It would have taken me a lot longer to win, and green might have snuck in and won the game. And wow. Alright. Won that game, lost the first game, but having a great stream so far. Pocho says you're pretty far, and are you going to play another one? I'm going to play another one, Pocho Mocho. Would you like to play with me on whatever you would choose? Of course, I'd love to play some Rise of the Inca. Actually, we should try an auto match, Rise of the Inca. The water is going through my system, but at the 26th minute of your hour, we're going to click Start Search on a 3-player Rise of the Inca game, because I was getting 2 or 3 earlier, but I'll be right back. Alright, Pocho says, I'm ready. Okay, it's 2:25. At the 26th minute, I'm going to click Start Search for an auto match of Rise of the Inca. And hopefully you and I will get into a match together. Because now, at that point, we only need one more human player. And I don't see, it's a light stream today, only 2 viewers. So it should work. It should work, hopefully. 2:25. Laser focus, stupid air. Laser focus, looking for the 26th minute to pop up. There it is, Start Search. Alright. Searching for opponents. I only see 1 of 3 right now. Hopefully Pocho Mocho also click Start Search. If you get into a match, then that's just incredible. I just seem to have all the bad luck with auto match on Rise of the Inca. That's just how it is. That is how it is. I do see 2 or 3 players now, so that gives me hope. 1 more player and we will be in it. Pocho says, I think it linked us already. Okay, so now it's floating between 1 of 3 and 2 of 3, so hopefully it is linking us. Come on, Kataniverse, bring us that. Oh, here it is. It finally worked. This is the very first auto match Rise of the Inca that has ever worked for me. You're seeing it live. And here we go. Alright, so our first 2 games of the stream were, of course, on Seafarers, but now we've moved over to Rise of the Inca. Where there are no victory points, there's only tribe building. It's a little more ancient history classics style. Okay, so looking at this setup here. Of course, there's no ports in Rise of the Inca. There's only very good trading opportunities via Inca Goods Trading Inn Longest road giving you trade advantages and such things like that. Okay, so I'm going last. I'm liking this 4-5-6 spot. So I'm gonna go there. And then I'm gonna build inland, see where that takes me. And then for my second play, I like the 8, 9, 11. Of course, lumber's kind of dry this time around. I'm building another 4, 5, 6. But that would limit my number diversity. So I think what I'm going to do is... Ooh, 5, 9, 10 is not bad either. Let me go 4, 6, 9. See how that plays out. Well... 3, 5, 9. Yeah, let me go 4, 6, 9. See how that fares for me. Because now I have one of each of the Inca goods. Pocho says yay, so Pocho, I'm glad it worked out. We got into an auto match together. So I still can't load up an auto match just by myself. I need viewers to tune in with me to try at the same minutes of the hour, and then it'll work. But just glad it worked. We're here in an auto match on Rise of the Inca. Let me tilt the board a little bit so it'll give you guys the full board. Okay, so I think we'll see what blue does, but I don't think they'll build on the 3-5-9. I would like to get over that spot later. That way I gain an ore hex. I still won't be getting a lumber hex though. You know, with the main island with lumber, the 8 lumber, then the 10 lumber is also good, but actually I may just go for the 5, 6, 10 directly. That way I gain a lumber hex, and then then the 5, 8, 10 is taken. Okay. No worries, man. If I could sneak through to the 6, 9, 10, oh, that's kind of a stretch because I need 2 roads to do so. But not impossible. 5 to start off, very good. Yeah, if I roll a 6, I get the fish to complete my Inca good collection. Pojo says, can't believe that we got an auto match. Yeah, it is very hard to believe. I think because you and I both went in at the same minute, and there's always one other player floating around whenever I try to do Rise of the Inca. I don't know, it seems like the matchmaking for Rise of the Inca just sucks, or that there's just so few people playing Rise of the Inca. Maybe that's what it is. Because all the other matchmaking works beautifully. Base Catan, Seafarers, Cities and Knights, even Special Scenarios works pretty well. Actually, Rivals for Catan is only 2 players, and sometimes that takes a while, actually. Now that I think about it. Okay, so we have options. I could do 3 Inca goods for 2 lumber. If I roll the 4, I roll the 8. Okay, so I will go to the 3 for 2 Maritime Bank, and of course I'm going to trade in for 2 lumber. Oh, this is tough. This is very tough. Let me get on. This is very, very tough. But you know what? I like this 6, 9, 10 spot. So let me have it. Oh, I actually got Longest Road, because if you remember, Longest Road is a 3-length road in Rise of the Inca, and it doesn't give you victory points. It gives you, I think you can trade any a combination of any 2 resources. Like I could do a brick and a wheat for one card of my choice. I believe that's how the longest road advantage works. It's been a little while since I played Rise of Inca, and it was on a live stream. And it looks like blue's going for the 4, 9, 12 spots. 6, love a 6. 2 fish. Okay, if I roll a 4, I roll a 7. Let me shut down this 8 wheat here, and I get a brick. Okay, so when I go to the bank, we now have, you own the longest road, therefore you can trade to the supply bank once a turn for a special rate. Choose cards you want to trade to the supply bank. These can be different cards. Okay, that's pretty incredible. So I'm going to do a brick and a fish. Or, well, actually, I'll do 2 fish. Wait, I got it, actually. I'm mistaken. I'll do 2 fish for a sheep, and I'll do my longest road. I'll do 2 brick. And I'll trade it for a lumber, and I have it. I absolutely have it. I just barely have it, so I'm very glad I did it that way to gain longest road advantage, which helped me build the settlement that much faster. Unlike base Catan, I would have been forever trying to trade in with no port and trying to get trade acceptances, trade confirmations with other players. Acceptances, can't say that word right now. It just sounds wrong. And I gain another 6. I now have a 6 wheat in addition to my 6 fish and my 6 brick. And I rolled an 11. So, with that in mind, I go to the bank. Now, once again, I'm going to use my longest road advantage to trade in 2 different cards for a lumber, and I'll build a road. And now I'm getting ready to build on the 359. Of course, for my next trick, for my second tribe, where to start out on is going to be the question. Probably on an 8. I think an 8 would really be useful. Possibly the 3, 8, 11. I would like one of those. Of course, anytime you finish your first tribe, all your roads go away, and then longest road advantage will go to the next player who has a 3-length road or more. 12. Okay, there is a 12 lumber on this board, but no one's built on it yet. 9 gets rolled. Very good, very good. I will simply pass as I wait for my 6s and my 10s. Maybe even a 4. A 4 would also be good to bring me, this one is not cocoa, right? I think it's the other one. It's feather. So there's feather. Is it cocoa? Yep, it's cocoa, feather, and fish. Alright, so now, yeah, the settlement on 359, that'll finish my first tribe. And then after that, it's second tribe time. But of course, once someone else finishes their first tribe, then they can build on one of my overgrown first tribe settlement spots, so I will have to keep that in mind. Actually, we're all in a 3-length road, but since I got to the 3-length road first, I still maintain my longest road advantage. Yeah, really a 6 is going to bring it home. The brick off the 6 wheat was open too. That would really bring it home, but I'm going to wait. Just have to wait. 2 more cards, and I complete my 4th settlement and my first tribe as a result. Now that I'm seeing the 8s can roll like that, I'm kind of like, man, I gotta get on the 8. So number diversity it's okay, but once I gain an 8, I did gain a 9 by building on the 6, 9, 10, and I gained a 10 as well. Longest road has been stolen from me. So now blue has the longest road advantage. Thankfully the 7 gets rolled, so the robber will come off of the 6 wheat. Let's see where it shall land. It lands on the 5 wheat. Okay, it's gonna be a little tricky. I really just have to roll a 6, because now without the longest road advantage, it's gonna it'd take a little longer to trade in for the cards that I need for the settlement. Looks like Poach is gonna build on the 4, 9, 11, which will bring them their first sheep hex, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. In their third 9, which is absolutely insane. They want wheat, and I don't have wheat. But if I roll a 6, then I'll have wheat. See, on Rise of the Inca, there's never any gold hexes. There's just the Inca goods hexes. Oh, the 5 was shut down, which you can trade in at a 3 for 2 rate if you have one of each at the same time. Alright, blue, roll a 6. Roll the most glorious 6. I have 3 6s now. I mean, a 4 is going to be the next best bet. But really, it's the 6 that's going to bring it home. Nine is okay. I do have 2 9s. Can't complain about a 9. And back to Pocho. 11. Still not on that 11 wheat. And no one is on that 11 coca either. Oh, the extra road in the settlement. So now Pocho is on the 8, 9, 11. Very good spot. I was actually looking at that for my second tribe, but no longer. Okay, so I'm gonna trade for an ore because I suspect the 6 will get rolled very soon, and I'll hold on to the ore for future reference. Yeah, I just really need a 6. Of course, with the longest road advantage, I could have traded a sheep and a lumber, or 2 sheep for a, well, actually a sheep and a lumber for a wheat. So I held on to my other sheep, and I could have built a development card, which would have been good. There goes a 9. See, I like 9s. I just prefer 6s. And of course, it's a good strategy would be to stockpile a bunch of cards and then finish your tribe, but it's really not, because your turn ends once you place your first settlement of your second tribe or your new tribe. You can't just immediately start working on the second tribe as soon as you complete your first tribe. You can only build the starting settlement of the next tribe upon completion of your first tribe. 6, 7. Okay, so with the 7, let me shut down this juicy 9 brick here. Let me get a card, Pocho, and it's nope, still nothing going. Still can't quite do it, so I'll pass. 8 is great, but not for me. Where are my 6s at? 1 6, that's all I need. Oh, or a Combat Arts card. Right back on the 5. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. And the dice roll, it's a 5. Still not on the 5. My momentum there earlier was looking very good, but now it's kind of stagnant. I just can't get this last settlement. Alright. Roll of 6, Dupinator. 11? Wow. Huh. This is curious. Very curious. You know what? I think a 6 will get rolled. I'm going to build a development card. And then I'll pass. And then the 6 gets rolled. It's always one turn after a critical turn for me. So now I gotta wait that much longer to complete my tribe. Okay, so now the board's a little crowded, so my first settlement of the second tribe is gonna have to be on a pretty decent area so I can build out with it. Longest road is now up to 5. Poacher will take that to get the longest road advantage. Very nice. And I'll roll dice for a 9. Okay, so finally, I can actually first what I'll do is I will play the combat art so I can hold up to 8 cards in my hand. And I'm gonna throw the robber on, I don't know, Poacher. He's doing so well. Now I'll shut them both down again. But I will still take from Poacher because he's just doing so good. Okay, so now, is there anything else I want to do? No, I'm just going to straight up build a settlement that completes my first tribe. And for my next tribe, I really like this 3-8-11, but I also like the other 3-8-11. We do have options. I think I'll build on this 3-8-11. I already have 2 good wheat hexes. Hopefully they won't get taken so quickly. I can build over to that other 3-8-11 maybe soon. 9s are still rocking in the free world. Very good, very good. Okay, so now I have 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I have every number except for 2 and 12. Pretty much. So that's a good setup to have. May be beneficial to get the city first as part of the second tribe. Of course, now I'm at 9 cards, so another combat arts card would be huge. And it looks like Poacher's gonna build all the way down and build over my 496 spot, so hopefully those numbers can get rolled a few more times before I lose it. Ooh, Monopoly, wow. Oh, steals 2 wheat, very nice. I don't know, it seems like I haven't got a whole lot of wheat this game. Oh, completes the tribe with a city. Very nice. And we'll build on the 4-6-11. I roll an 8. Can't complain with that. What I'm going to do here is... Okay, I have 10 cards. I could do... Well, actually, I can't do that yet. See, I would love a city. What should I do? What to do, Dupinator? What to do? What is the best course of action here? I'll do 2 coca for the feather. And then I'll do 3 for 2. And then I'll build a development card. And then I'll pass. Five is good, always like a 5. Okay, so I get the wheat and the ore back. Actually, if I just roll a few more 5s, I can get the city. Pocho says, darn it, I didn't take into account the amount of roads left. Oh, so you were going to take my settlement, so you needed to build 1 extra road. You didn't have that in your hand. I think that's what you're saying. Because I really thought you were going to take the 469 on that turn. Oh, wait a minute. We only get a limited amount of roads. Oh, I see what you're talking about. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You can only build to a 7-length road. That, I did not know that. I didn't realize that before. So that really changes up the strategy for building out roads. You can't build all that far. And I think, did you already have like 6 roads on the board? Like 1 off of your settlement over here on the 8, 9, 10 before it was a city? And then 6 roads. Oh, so you didn't have any more roads to build. That's huge. I did not realize that. That is a huge strategic point to be aware of. Yeah, that's very interesting because it looks like you had the cards to build over my settlement on the 469. You just didn't have that 1 more road in the inventory. Very, very interesting. All right, so you'll take my 4, 5, 6 spot here soon, which is going to be a very good spot. I roll a 7. Just try not to call attention to it. Of course, I roll the 7. All right, 4 more resources, so I will get rid of 1, 2, 3, 4. Pains me to do so, but I shall do it. And it looks like blue is having a hard time still. So I will shut down. Let me shut this 11 down. Give me a card, Pocho. Ooh. Wait. I did not get that card. Whatever. Okay, that's interesting. So I'm just going to use Europe Lunny. I'll take an ore and a wheat, and I'll go to the bank. And of course, it's 3 for 1 instead of 4 for 1. So I'll trade for the 3rd ore, and we now have a city. Actually, no, I did get the coca. There it is. For a second, I thought I didn't get it. It's like it glitched out on me. Alright, a few more 4, 5s, and 6s before Pocho can steal my 4, 5, 6 settlement spot. Would be huge. Okay, now I have my 1 city build. Of course, in Rise of the Inca, you can only build 1 city during any given tribe. The rest have to be settlements. Oh, a glorious 6, and it looks like blue's gonna finish off their first try by building on the 6, 9, 10 to take my overgrown city settlements, or sorry, my overgrown settlement spots. That's what I'm trying to say. And I just realized I have 2, 3 sheep hexes, so that's pretty fun. There's another 7. And I would be shutting Pocho down, but the 6, 9, 10, I like that spot, so I'm going to shut down blue this time. As I hope to stall a little bit. I'll take a ore from blue, and what I will do now... So I'm going to build another development card here. And that's going to be it for now. Blue still has a 6-length road, which is insane to me. And actually, blue has all 7 roads built on this board, so they literally have to build over my 6, 9, 10 spot or upgrade one of their settlements to a city to complete their tribe. So keep that in mind. If you build all 7 of your roads out and you already have a city on the board and you can't build the other settlement because you built your roads in a wacky way, you're never going to complete your first tribe. So that's pretty crazy. Okay, so blue will steal my 6, 9, 10 spot. They complete their first tribe. Their first settlement of their second tribe. Where is that going to go? Okay, so limited amount of space, so they will take the 8, 11, 12. And I think what I'm going to do is I might go for their 3, 5, 6 spots, because that is there. Okay, 11 cards. I'm going to use another Combat Arts card. I now hold the Mightiest Combat Arts advantage. And it looks like we're going to throw down on this 6 wheat now. Steal from Poacher this time. And then I'll roll dice. Of course I roll a 7. I have 9 sheep in my hand. So I'm going to get rid of 6 sheep, consequently. And then I will... Now that I have Mightiest Combat Arts, I should be able to place it here. And then chase it away. Is that how that works? Hang on, am I mistaking how Mightiest Combat Arts works? Let me trade 3 for a feather. Oh, turn's already running out. So I'll do 3 for 2. Build me yet another development card. Okay, so I thought... Okay, of course I gotta look it up again. Let's see if I can spell it correctly. Ooh, nice 9. Mightiest Combat Arts. You receive the advantage card, Mightiest Combat Arts. If another player places more, they steal it from you. One time during your turn, you may move the robber to a jungle frame part, provided the robber occupies a hex to which you have a settlement or city. Once you have moved the robber, take the resource produced by the hex the robber had occupied before. You may use the advantage of the Mightiest Combat Arts card before you roll for production. Okay, so I can chase away the robber before I roll for production, so that's great. So I guess I thought I could move the robber on the same turn that the 7 was rolled, and I moved it, and I could move it again, but I guess I can't. Or maybe I didn't click on it correctly. We'll find out, because now I definitely have the Mightiest Combat Arts advantage. Okay, let's see here. Wheat for a coca. Tempting, but no, because once you build a settlement, you steal my only fish supply. 2 wheat for 1 coca. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take it. It's too tempting of offer because I'm about to lose my only remaining wheat hex, so I'll just take it. Yep, it was bound to happen eventually. So now I've also lost my sheep as well. I don't know, I thought if you shut yourself down you could chase away the robber immediately, but well, if I shut that down I don't get any cards, so I'll just move the robber over here on the 6 wheat, steal me a sheep, and at this point I will play my road building. Yeah, let me go for the 3, 5, 6 because it's right there. Can't get to it right now, so I'll pass. I do need a lumber, so at 8 you would be great. Would be absolutely amazing. And Poacher says touch the number. Okay, so in the future I can do that. If the robber is on one of my hexes, I just touch the number and I can chase away the robber with the Mightiest Commodore's Advantage. Thank you, Pocho. Just when I had played a good amount of Rise of the Inca, I keep forgetting a few of the rules because I haven't played it in a little while here. It's probably been like... It's been like 3 weeks since I played Rise of the Inca, possibly. 6? Oh, my 6 fish is no longer there. I will build settlements. Wait a minute. Is this really happening? Let me do a 3 for 2. Is that... Am I really seeing that right? Then I'll build a road. Oh, okay. No, I do have to steal that. Okay, I gotcha. So, even though this settlement is overgrown, I do have to build over it. I can't build next to it. Can't be one away from it. Okay, I thought I was going to complete my tribe in the same turn. But I will only build one settlement that turn. Of course, I do have a 3-length road, but I still don't have the longest road advantage because Pocho has that. They have a 3-length road already, so they are incumbent. Yeah, because I could have kept my roads in continuous length and gone to a 4-length road, but then I would have been over at the intersection of the 5, 6, 9. They would have had to build an additional road to steal Pocho's 5, 9, 10 spots. So I'd rather take the 8, 9, 10 spot, get on a fish hex once again. And do it that way, yeah. Okay, so at this point, 2 Combat Arts card played. I can hold up to 9 cards in my hand. Oh, the 8 was shut down. That's huge. 2 of my overgrown first tribe settlements have been built over, so my production has been cut down from that. Thankfully, my number diversity is still pretty good. I still have 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11. Do I have a 10 though? No, I don't have a 10 anymore. I'm not built on this 10 ore just yet. Alright. We'll throw the robber once again on the 6 wheats. And let me have a card from... I think Pocho still has the momentum here. He always seems to do very well at Rise of the Inca. So I will steal from him again. Blue, yeah, blue is, they're gonna have a long time before they catch up here, because they're only on they've only completed, they only have the first settlement of their second tribe. You know, Pocho's halfway done. He still has all 4 of his previous overgrown first tribe settlements still on the board. So his production should be off the charts here in these next few turns. There's a 4. Yeah, once I build this 8, 9, 10, I do complete my second tribe. And then my first tribe will go completely away off the board. 6. Very good, very good. Okay, so just an 8. I don't have any wheat anymore, so I may have to get on a wheat hex for my third tribe. Okay, I roll. It's gonna be another 6. Perfect. What to do? What to do? Can't take the longest road, so I will just do a 3 for 1. Now I just need an 8. 1 roll of 8 to bring it home. Okay, 6 is good. If I get another 6, I can 3 for 1 the brick. Or if I roll a 3, I can 3 for 1 the sheep. Of course, we get a 9. I only have 1-9 now. Okay, actually 5 is pretty good. I can't build a second city though, so I do have to keep that in mind. 9 cards. So the mighty playing those 2 combat arts cards were very helpful. I can hold up to 9 cards without having to burn to the robber. Because with these 9 cards, it looks like I still cannot build the city. Isn't that insane? Alright, roll the 8 duplicator, roll the 8, the 3, or the 6. The 10, so I get absolutely nothing. Yeah, it literally cannot be done with 9 cards. So I will buy another development card, and then I will pass. And we will see if that was the right move. Yeah, just gotta get the 8 rolled. Once I build on that 8, 9, 10, I gain another 9, and I gain the 10 back as a number. I also gain a fish hex once again. Eight cards. Okay, 2 coca. So I can 2-for-1 that for the wheat. Okay, blue will build 2 roads. It looks like they're almost like they're getting ready for me to complete my second tribe so they can just build right over my city that much quicker. Okay, I'm very glad I built this development card, or bought it, because now Pocho has tied me for the mightiest combat arts, or the number of combat arts cards played. 11 is good now, and I'm on the 11 or with the city. Okay, so what to do? If I use the mightiest combat arts advantage to chase the robber away from the 5, I gain an ore. So I don't want to do that. So I'm going to use the combat arts card. So now I can hold 10 cards, and I will be going up to 10 cards here. Then I shall shut down. It's always a 6 wheat. The 6 wheat is way too good. Now roll dice for the 11. And then I'm gonna go to the bank. I'll do, instead of trading directly for the lumber, I'm actually gonna trade in for the fish. And then now I can trade in and do a 3-for-2. So I'll grab a wheat and a lumber. And I will build this settlement to complete my second tribe. And now from the start of my third tribe, I really want this 3-8 spot, but it might be worth it just to get right back on the 4-5-6. I think the 4-5-6, now that I have the fish once again, I'm going to go for the 4-5-6. Then once Pocho completes their tribe, I can go for this 5-9-10 spot. Hopefully I didn't put myself into a very bad corner, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. And blue will build right over my settlement spot, so that's gone now. But now we're getting in. Oh, Pocho plays another combat arts card, so now we're tied. Absolutely tied. For most combat arts cards played, hopefully. Let's see if there is. I think they put a number on. Okay, so there's 9 development cards left. There's definitely another combat arts card hiding in that stack. Probably multiple. And Pocho will complete his second tribe. Longest road advantage now goes to blue. And I think blue can build over their own overgrown tribe. I mean, I just wouldn't recommend it, but it looks like that's what they're going to do. It looks like it very much. And Poacher will build on the 5-9-10, which I think screws me over. I think it very much does. So now I have to actually turn the other way and build on my 3-5-6 potentially. We'll see how that plays out. What I'm going to do for now is... Well, actually, is the robber still on me? Yes. So I'll chase away the robber, grab a brick, then I'm going to go 3 brick for a coca, and I should be able to now do the 3 for 2 wheat, build me a city on the 4-5-6, and now I just need 3 roads in a settlement instead of 2 roads in a settlement. So I could go for the 3-5-9 as the coup d'etat. Is that the right phrasing? Is that the French phrasing for the finale? Or I don't know. I'm trying to remember. What do I know? Coup d'etat or coup de grace something? I know it's from something, but my brain is not at 100% functioning power at the moment. Okay, so we are in a very good setup here. Let's do another 3 for 2. Let's trade for, actually, I will trade for the lumber, but also trade for the wheat. Let's build another development card. Very nice. Yeah, that should be good. It's getting intense here. The battle is definitely between me and Pocho, but of course blue could make a comeback. That is always possible. They really should build a city. It's really gonna up their production in a big way. As I can see on the left side of the screen, they do have the city available to be built. Of course, they have to roll first, and their turn is running out. What is the turn timer for Automatch Rise the Inca? The turn timer is only 80 seconds. So you thought the 70-second turn timer was pretty quick. 80 seconds, not that much longer. And that's the standard for Automatch Rise the Inca. That's why it feels like my turn is always running out of time pretty quickly. Because it is. 1 minute and 20 seconds to think through your strategy on any given turn. And build something, or build multiple things. Alright, Poach will roll a 6. Okay, 6 is pretty good. Looks like Poach is going to overtake Blue's 4-9-12 spot before Blue can get to it. So that's going to set Blue back a lot. Wow. Yep. And Pocho is now, we're both tied. Whoever builds another settlement or city will be winning in a huge way. Okay, so. Wow, I'm so very close. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to monopoly wheat because I know Pocho has it. I know they're trying to get a city to win. Okay, I got 4 wheat. That's perfect. I'll then do a 3 for 2 trade. And I'm kind of stuck in here. I have to build 3 roads either way. So I'm going to build 1, 2, 3 roads. And then I will do, oh sorry, 2 for 1. 2 for 1. And I'll pass. I'm close, but not quite there to my final settlement for my ultimate victory. It comes down to these next 2 dice rolls, because if Poacher can't win on their turn, potentially I can win on mine. Yeah, that's really... And thankfully, I still have Combat Arts advantage, so if the robber does get placed on me, I can chase it away and get that whatever resource that robber was on. But yeah, if Poacher has 2 good dice rolls, I think they win. Of course, I built the 3-length road, and blue still has the longest road advantage. Alright, blue, what is your game plan here? Oh, it looks like they're gonna go for the 8, 9, 10 spots. Okay, Pocho, if you cannot win on this turn, I win on my next turn, but I think you have it. You got 2 very good dice rolls there, so I think it's absolutely yours. We'll see. That was a 6. Yeah. There it is. Pocho builds the city to win. Very, very nice. Oh, 1 of 5 placement matches for prestige rank. Oh, this is Rise Inca, so I still have a long ways to go to rank up in Rise Inca. That's right. Pocho, congratulations. No matter what I could do, I couldn't thwart you. Ultimately, you came away with the victory. Very nice job. Very nice match. And Pocho says that was awesome. That was a good game. Again, I was 1 turn away from winning, but you just beat me to it. Very good. Congratulations on that victory. Okay, I should be playing 1 more match of Catan on something, but again, the water is doing its job, so I'll be right back. And we'll be back for one more match of this stream. Alright, and we're back. And Poacher says that was a really good game. Yep, it was. Okay, so for the last game of this stream, what to do? I have about 45 minutes. How long have I streamed? Oh, 2 hours, 14 minutes. That's pretty good. Okay, so for the last game of this stream, let's see. Pocho says I won't be able to play this one. Alright, no problem, Pocho. Thanks for playing for 1 game on the stream. Really appreciate it. I think I just finish it out on Cities and Nights, honestly. Yeah, let me do some of Cities and Nights. Let's go. I think I want to do some 4 Islands. 4, Fog Islands. Yep, I'm going to start a search for that. See what happens. But yeah, just a chill stream today. Most of our viewers, hopefully they're just relaxing today on this Sunday. Hopefully they don't have to work. I know a few people that do have to work on Sunday, which just sucks. Because everybody else is mostly relaxing. Okay, so 3 out of 4, almost had it. May have to broaden my search for my final match here. 2 of 4. I wonder if I only selected 4 players. Let me go back. Let me check it real quick. Cities and Knights, auto match, yeah. Let me do 3 or 4. That should help out a little easier. Three of 4. Okay, one more player and we're in. Handshaking and it's okay. So it was destined to be a 4-player game. We're doing the Fog Islands, 15 victory point maximum, and we have 3 random people found on the Catan Universe interwebs. Let's go for. Okay, we go 3rd. 8, 9, 11 with the Wheatport nearby is. I like that spot. Okay, 5, 6, 9 will be taken first. Yeah, let's see where blue goes. I do like the 8, 9, 11, I think. But then my city spot's probably gonna suck. Just depending on where red goes. So yeah, let me go 8, 9, 11. I'll build towards the 3 for 1 port. I suspect red will take the 3, 5, 8 spot. That would be the best spot for me. Of course, I definitely have to get on sheep, so 2, 4, 10 is going to be a backup spot. The 3, 6 spot will be good, but then I don't start out on sheep, so I can't build my knight. Yeah, ideally the 3, 5, 8. The 2, 4, 9, probably for the backup spot. The 2, 4, 10 puts me close to the brick port, but I think the 2, 4, 9. And I wager someone takes the 3, 6 spot. Alright, actually red will start off on the 4, 6. In the 2, 4, 10, okay, I'm getting unnaturally lucky. And it's going right back to me, so I'm definitely building on this 3, 5, 8 spot. But I'm just very. What a curious spot. Okay, so obviously to get the ore, but it's like the city on the 3, 5, 8 is way better, much better. And I'm not gonna question it. I'm just gonna straight up plop that city on the 3, 5, 8. And just go about my business. Okay, someone's going to take the 3, 6. I'm not going to go down that way. Or the 3, 9, possibly. But I'm just going to go up to this 3, 4 port. And also, with these line of settlements and cities right here, no one can build on the coastline at the top of the board and get 2 hexes. So they're probably not going to do that. So that's why I built my road upwards. Blue will take the 6, 11 with the ore port to complement their 3 ore, but probably won't get utilized all that much. If I can get the city on the 8, 9, 11, I'm golden, I think. Pretty much. If 8s get rolled a lot, I'm even more golden. Whatever is above gold. Platinum, possibly? In terms of real world resources, I knew that 3, 6 spot was going to be taken, and it is. I could have built my road down towards the 3, 9 with the lumber port, but yeah, it would have been hotly contested for and whatnot. 12 to start the game off. We'll roll a 12. That's fun. Okay, so I just need an 8 and a 9. My knight is secured and activated. Also, 8 will give me some paper. I'm definitely building towards the wheat port first before I build anywhere else. and a 6. Only blue gets paper, and of course it's blue's turn, so they will build that first green city improvement. Alright, come on, 8 or 9, 89. 7, okay, so pass off of a 7. Okay, there's a 3. So yeah, 8 and a 9, then I can build a city wall, a knight activated, and then even a road, I believe, towards the wheat port. Yeah, this is the second game of the stream where I've just been amazed, where there was a glaringly, obviously good spot, and it had 2 wheat hexes, and no one took it. Because earlier when I was playing Seafarers, I just built on the 6 wheat, 11 wheat spot like it was nothing. And that spot also had no, it didn't have a brick on it, it had a sheep on it, I believe. Okay, another 6. If the game denies me an 8 for the first round of Barbarians, I'm going to be very, very quite peeved from that. You roll a bunch of 6s but no 8, that'll be insane. Okay, when I shake the mouse, it gets bigger. Is that a trait of Cities and Knights, or is that a trait of my computer? Huh. I didn't notice that before. Curious. You learn a new tidbit every day. No one has built a knight yet. This is quite alarming. Although Barbarians have only advanced 2 spaces, but if they keep advancing once a turn, once a dice roll, that will be a scary thing. Alright, come on, blue, roll that 8. 7 with Barbarians, the worst possible dice roll combination. He already got a road building off of his 1 green city improvement. That's insane. Alright, 8 or 9, here we go. Or 11. 9, we'll take that. I'll build a knight here to protect the 5/8s. And I'm going to hold what I got, because if a 3 gets rolled before 8, then I'll just 4 for 1 the brick. Okay, there goes an 8. Yikes. Wow, I'm going to need the Barbarians to hold off for 3 more dice rolls. Yikes. I could be losing. And I have the paper now. I could be losing this starting city. Yellow, orange, don't roll Barbarians. Okay, that's good. I have the wheat. Crucially, I have the wheat. But blue is going to have to not roll Barbarians. And of course, if they roll, then I have to not roll Barbarians. But we always get to this point where it's like, it's going to be my luck, where Barbarians will be rolled on my turn, right before I can activate the Knights. Pocho says, well man, I'll be going, but I'll leave the stream playing. Pocho, thank you very much. And I see your robot emote crying from your last message. That's funny. I didn't know there was different robot expressions. Robots don't show emotion, right? You know, well, I guess in certain movies they have different expressions or different emotions they would show, but that's funny. Pocho, thank you for keeping the stream open. The stream, of course, will be ending after this game, so I really appreciate it. And please enjoy the rest of your day. Barbarians advance on blue. Look at this. It's all over. What can be done? Actually, I'm going to get rid of that. Oh, I still have to get rid of 1 more. That's no fun. Okay, so I'm going to get rid of all that. Should have built the city wall, but who knows? I might be losing the city anyway. How's my luck? Flip a coin, it's 50-50. And of course they invade. Why must my luck be like this? And I can't even build the green city improvement now. I mean, at least the 9 got rolled, but it's like, why, game? Just, all you had to do is give me 1 more turn. So me and red burn cities. Okay, so now I gotta get the city back on the 358. And the 7 got rolled earlier, so I had to burn cards. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, thankfully we're only 2 cards away from getting the city back out on the board. A small consolation. And it looks like red, they have connectivity issues. I don't know if that is associated with Rage Quit. But they're probably raging pretty hard that they lost their starting city. Blue's given the hurry up emoji and the in-game emoji options list, but I think red, I think they're experiencing connectivity issues and won't be back. Man, just the unlucky streak continues. I mean, I think I had gone for a while without burning my starting city in Cities and Knights in a Cities and Knights match, but it's like, how do you get that close every time to where I'm like, I'm 1 turn away? I just need 1 turn without barbarians invading, but of course the game is like, nope, barbarians will be invading right this minute. It has to be on this turn. Alright, and finally red's turn will in fact run out. A roll of 6. Alright, paper for orange and blue. Alright, orange, roll me 8 or 9. Preferably 8. Okay, there is a 9. Okay, now 8 or an 11. Well, of course, then I gotta activate my knight, of course, to protect the city once I build it. Yeah, 8 or 11. Ooh, lumber. It's an interesting trade. Yeah, 8 so I can build the city, build the green city improvement level 1, then build the road towards the wheat port. Of course, the city on the 8, 9, 11 in the future will be glorious. Alright. 7. Hopefully blue puts it on orange. Or orange and myself. Oh, and steals my ore. Dang. Alright, it's going to be a little while longer before I get the city back. And back to me. Alright, I roll a 10, so I do nothing. I will not be activating my knight until I get my city back. I'll leave that responsibility up to the city owners, the city holders currently, which will be orange and blue. And yeah, it looks like red's gonna let their turn run out once again. Yeah, some sort of connectivity issue where they can't. Maybe they're stuck in a rejoin loop, possibly. Dang, blue shut me down, and that was a good shutdown, because now I was 1 dice roll away from the city. Now I'm back to being 2 dice rolls away from the city. And shutting down the 9 lump ore, my only source of ore, is also it's such a good play. But really, yeah, I think they should have shut down orange, because orange has city improvements, whereas I have none. Unless they know my pedigree when it comes to City Tonight. So I really am competitive in this mode, and they know about Dupinator slash Unorthodox Master Games. Is bot will be soon. Alright. Once again, Red's turn will run out. I think they'll get replaced by a bot possibly right now. Let's see. Really? Still not. They just roll a 6 and pass. 8. 8. 5. Okay, I do get a sheep. Cool. 17 dice rolls. I can't go too many dice rolls without having a city back, or else blue is just really going to steamroll away with the game. Actually, blue got lucky because a 3 got rolled early on because I got the 2 brick when I had my city on a 3 brick. Blue got 1 ore, just what they needed to build the 9 and activate it. And they also got a 9 to be rolled because they built on the 6-11 to start out, so they already were holding the wheat in their hand. Alright, blue, roll 8. Another 6. Alright. All the paper you could ever want. Is that science bonus, I believe? Longest road. Oh, discovers a 3 ore. Dang, blue is having all the luck. Maybe they only have 2 paper. 3 ore for a paper? No, because I don't have 5 ore. I can only 4 for 1 right now, so that's not useful to me right now. If it was 2 ore and a wheat, we could discuss. But I know he doesn't have wheat, because 11 has not been rolled to my knowledge. Yep, no 11s yet. Wow. All that just for science. You know what? I'll take it. 5 cards for 1. Bring it on down. I can't even use the paper anyway. And he actually follows through with the trade. Cool. Alright, now if I don't roll a 7, I can actually build a road and a settlement. My turn, but guess what? I rolled a 7. I just had a feeling. Just had a feeling. Oh my goodness, man. I'll get rid of all that. The robber, of course, it's gonna have to go on blue, but orange is also. Let's just shut down the 6 lumber. Why not? Okay, I'll build a road, and then I will wait. I will just wait. Oh, blue may be burning us. Oh, that's why he was so gung-ho about building a science bonus, because he couldn't get a wheat to activate his knight, so he could be burning a city, and only orange will have a city remaining. I just had that feeling I was going to roll a 7. I had 10 cards. I was actually going to 4 for 1 ore for the second lumber that I needed, build the road and settlement on the wheat port, and then be a little bit more set up, but the game just, it's like, nope, Dupinator, let's just shut you down once again, make it that much harder for you to get yourself set up. And they're saying bye-bye, Red. Yeah, now at this point, Red is definitely going to be kicked finally, because just wasting time here waiting for his turn to run out, because we know he's going to be replaced by a bot. 47 seconds. Alright. The final 15 or so seconds, maybe 10. Okay, 17. Yeah, final 15 seconds. See you later, Red. It has not been nice playing with you, but who knows, your internet connectivity could be really bad. But I suspect some rage quitting, because losing the city, and then they only have a 2 ore, is really not the best. What's happening now? Printer goes to... Oh, Blue's taking from Science Bonus. That's what's happening. And then Red should be gone, I believe. Amazingly, Barbarians didn't invade. Yep, so they leave. Okay, Orange, you gotta usher in these Barbarians like no other. Really? Really? So now, I believe Blue took a wheat from Science Bonus. And now he'll take a ore. Let's see here. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Cause yeah, he took a wheat, or grain specifically. All right. If Blue does not usher in Barbarians, he just has all the luck he could ever want. Crane. Is that Science Bonus for Orange? Do they have... Did they already have 2 paper? It might be. It very well might be. And of course, they rolled a 4 instead of an 8 or an 11. Again, I have 6 numbers. Just like that one Seafarers game, Drought. It took me a long while to get set up, so maybe, just maybe, my luck will change later in this match. Alright, Blue, usher in those Barbarians in a big way. Lose your city. Really? That's incredible. The luck that Blue is having compared to my bad luck is just... It's great to watch, really. Polar opposites right now. Oh, the Inventor to steal my 9? Really, if I was a lesser man, I would rage quit, but I'll get the city back, and I'll even reactivate my knight, so I don't lose the city, because of course Barbarians did not invade on my turn. And of course now they invade. Okie dokie. Let me grab... I think everybody gets a progress card except for Red. Feeling a yellow one. Nice. Ooh. Actually, Red and Orange are going directly for the lumber port. It's good I didn't go for the lumber port because it would take me forever to get there, based off of the way this game has started out for me. 5. Thankfully, I did get a 5 with a cloth this time. I got a sheep with a cloth. I had to give up that paper earlier, and it didn't even pay off for me. Like I got 5 cards with the paper, and it didn't matter. It just did not matter. Could have been on the wheat port already, or the 3-1 port, whichever my choice. Now Orange is taking a while for their turns. What is going on? They have 3 progress cards, and they're all green. They are all green. Maybe they're trying to figure out how to get on that lumber port before Red can get to it. There's the crane. Ooh, another crane for him. Very nice. Alright, Blue will roll. I don't know. Very slow-paced game. Another 6. Okay. So if I can't get 8 or 11 to reactivate this knight, I will be tempted to rage quit, but I will not. Oh, now he's got the city on the 899. Yeah, I think Blue's got this game in the bag. He'll even activate a knight and build another knight. 4. Okay. So, yeah. Yellow City Improvements level 1. Can I get the wheat from the bot? Nope, I cannot. I won't even bother waiting for the other players because they seem to be taking a little while here. Ooh, there's the 8. There we go. Now we're getting something going here. Give me the 3 and I got the settlement on in hand. Actually, the bot is not doing too bad because if they get on the lumber port and they keep building ships out on the right side of the board, they'll get down to that 11 gold. Oh, Alchemist. Okay, never mind. They're not getting on that lumber port. It's going to be a 3. That's amazing. That is so amazing that Orange would Alchemist a 3. But now, of course, 7's going to be rolled. I just have a feeling. Let the unlucky streak continue. Why not? So yeah, Orange should definitely be getting on this lumber port. So now Orange and Blue will be pretty powerful. They don't get... They pass? What is going on? This is so confusing. Maybe they accidentally clicked end turn and now it's Blue's turn. Another 8. Very good. Very good. Okay, what I can do here is if I get another 3, I think I can build 2 settlements on my next turn. Of course, I really have to reactivate the knight. Alright, Dupinator, roll yourself a 3 or an 8. Just glad it wasn't a 7. Okay, so commencing settlement on the wheat port. Once Blue takes from science bonus. Any day, any day. And I'll fall asleep. Come on, Blue. Hurry it up here. There we go. Settlements, Knight reactivation, and let's build Green City Improvements level 1. I want to build a road, but let's actually do Merchant Fleet on the lumber so I can quickly build Green City Improvements level 2, because I always say City Improvements over roads in Cities and Knights. Alright, so now we're good on that. Right on the 8. Right on the 8. I'm gonna hold the ore. I don't know, we'll see. I kind of want to build the second city, but the road and the settlement on 341 port might be the better option. Because now my 9 ores become a 3 ore after Blue used that inventor, so yeah. Of course, the 8 lumber shut down, so it's going to be that much harder to get to science bonus. I'll ask for a road for this ore. Maybe I'll get it, maybe I won't. Also, why does red want ore? They should just be building the settlement on the lumber port. Now, of course, in the bot's strategy, I think that the developers set up, it's if they lose the starting cities, to get the starting city back ASAP. Eights will still be good. I'll still be getting 2 wheat. 4. The 4, 11, 12 might be a spot. Well, maybe actually the 6, 12, 3, 4, and port spot might be a spot to go for later on. But the 4, 11, 12 mainly, if I get an irrigation later on, that'll be 6 wheat. And then I have the wheat port now for the rest of the game. Commercial Harbor. Perhaps stealing a paper from blue to get the science bonus orange? Is that what you got going on here? Alright, orange. Are you building a settlement on this turn? I'm very confused. I thought you would have been able to build it last turn, but maybe not. Okay, there's science bonus, and I wonder what their 2 progress cards are that aren't helping them build the settlement. That's because at least build a knight to not leave it wide open for red to go build on. Or maybe they know that it's in red strategy to build the settlement first before they build or build the city first before they build a settlement. Ah, the 9. And the 9 is now so good for blue. Yeah. I don't see an ending where blue loses. They're just doing so well. And they keep extending out their longest road as they head ever closer towards the 10 gold. Alright, my turn. 8 or 7? 5. I'll just build a road and pass. Because if I chase away the robber, then we go below barbarian strength. I don't have a wheat to reactivate it, so yeah. It's too risky. Of course, now with that 8 being rolled, could have gotten a paper, but probably would have lost my city, so I don't want to do that. I kind of have to bank on getting a mining green progress card so I can get the 2 ore quickly. Or just hurry up and get this science bonus. Brick for the ore, don't have the ore. I mean, I wonder if red has the cards in hand for the settlement. But they're just not going to build it. Because they want to get the city first, because as a bot, I guess that's what their logic is to do. Ooh, lumber. Even the bot is taking a long time to do actions on their turn. I don't know. This game seems to be taking like going by really slowly. Alright. This bot is maybe not a master bot, or not a veteran, or maybe more of a rookie bot, because it takes them a while to come up with new trade offers. Three brick for an ore. I would take it if I had an ore, but alas I do not. Or it's not that the bot is taking a while to come up with new trade offers, it's the players are taking a while to respond. That's what it is. 8, that would have been 2 papers so far. To go back in time and change the outcome of the future, but alas, it's Murphy's Law, right? If I would have chased the robber away, barbarians would have invaded sooner, and I would have lost the city. So yeah. Then I would have had the paper and the wheat to trade in for the third paper, but I wouldn't have been able to build the science bonus because I wouldn't have had a city on the board. It's just all connected. It's all connected. Oh, but then orange goes and builds, activates some knights, and now we're up to 5 active knights. Now it's 6 active knight strength, so I could have done it anyway. Dang. 36 dice rolls. Alright, blue, take that turn. Anytime, any day. Whenever you get a chance. Let's see here. Yeah, I don't know. This is very odd. And he rolls, and it's another 8. I missed on a 3 paper. How was I to know that barbarians would have held off for that long, and how to know that orange would have promoted knights and activated at least one of them? Okay, at least I'll be getting 2 wheat, but now I'm up to 8 cards. No city wall. I may actually I may have to leave this game if this game goes as slow as it's going. I may not be able to finish it because I gotta leave here and go somewhere in about an hour. All right, it's my turn. 12. Oh, and then they take from science bonus. Okay, yeah, this is gonna be a long one, and it shouldn't be. It really should not be. Let me throw them the watch emoji. See what they say. Maybe it fires them up a little bit. Well, oh, actually, I think I get the settlement actually. Okay, so activate the knight. Yeah, I think I have the settlement. So let's just do that. I want to trade in for 2 paper, but then let's just build the settlement. And keep the 8s rolling, hopefully. Oh, that's 4 paper I missed out on. Yikes. Nikki says hello, hello. Nikki, one of our OG subscribers, thank you for tuning in. How are you doing on this Sunday? I'm just in the 4th game of the live stream so far. Unfortunately, it is the last one, because I do have to go somewhere right after this match. But Nikki, thank you for tuning in. It's just been a very laid-back stream today. Not a whole lot of viewers on. Okay, offering. Just give me a road. Give me a road, computer, for the wheat. Thank you. Ooh, 2 brick. Nikki said, cheeky surprise stream there. I didn't expect that at all since you said see you next week yesterday. Yeah, I didn't expect to be this awake after working all day yesterday. I thought I'd just be still super tired, but made a comeback after getting some good sleep last night. So I did announce it on the Discords around, I don't know, was that 12:30 today? I think 12:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That'll be streaming at 1 p.m. But again, just a bonus stream, not a full-on weekly or Wednesday, Saturday stream like I usually do. But just thought I'd fit in a bonus stream here on Sunday. Because who knows, tomorrow I'll probably be super tired after work tomorrow because I know what I'm working on. So we'll see. We'll just see. I'll try to stream tomorrow, but as another one bonus stream before the Wednesday stream, but we'll just see how it all goes. And Nikki says, new haircut? Yes. I finally went and got a haircut. I was like a week or two overdue. But I went and had one at a local barber near me. Because also when it's really hot and I'm in my work uniform and I have like a lot of hair, I sweat that much more, it seems like. So feels like a breeze almost runs across the top of my head and cools me down a little bit. So that's nice. But yeah, new haircut for me. Nikki, when is the last time you got a haircut? Because it seems to me that girls rarely get haircuts because they're always so expensive. And you can confirm or deny that fact for me. Okay, 5 barbarian strength. Luckily I do have Smith, so I'm not super worried. I'd love to get another knight out on the board before, but it's going to be my turn next, so I'll just use the Smith anyways. Irrigation. Yeah, I still think blue. Ooh, blue does activate the knight, so now we're back to, oh, we're up to 6 active knight strength, so I think I'll wait on that Smith until I can build another knight. 7. 7, 7, 7. Okay, what I'm going to do is, I'll shut us both down. And I'll chase away the robber. And I'll throw it on, actually the bot has 0 cards, that's hilarious. I'll throw it on, well actually all of blue spots are protected. You know what, let me shut down the 11 wheat, I don't care. Never get trolled. Let's see what happens. Let's see if orange actually chases it away. I'm just going to wait. My next move is probably science bonus. Nikki says, haha, it's so funny when guys that have short hair complain about sweating. I understand your point, but counterpoint, I rarely see a lot of girls that work outside or in very hot conditions during the summer and very cold conditions during the winter, because sometimes I have to work outside in like 90-degree weather. So that's my counterpoint back to you and the rest of the girls. I rarely see any, like, I'm not going to say I don't see any girls that work in blue-collar jobs, but I will see a very, very small amount of girls working construction, so I do have to concede that. But overall, most of your girls are working in very nice air-conditioned buildings or rooms for your jobs. So let me just say that. But yeah, if you're just out and about, you know, after work going to some leisure activity, then I could see it. Yeah, during the summer with long hair, it is a lot to deal with. So I do concede that. Oh yeah, I just lost my, I believe I lost my ore, because I did have 2 ore in my hands. Yep. Resource Monopoly, the ore, and orange also built ships and cut off blue's longest road. Now it's down to 6, and plus orange also built on that 10 ore, so that was or 10 lumber, so that was a good play. 9 gets rolled. 9s are insane. I do have 2 merchants. Science bonus is imminent. Resource monopoly steals the lumber. Okay. The setbacks I've been having here. Looks like I do have inventor, so I'll probably steal my 9 back with inventor. Alright, it's back to me, Perch Perkins. 7, really? Of all the things, I rolled a 7. Okay, so let's do the double chase away once again. Ooh, okay, that was a smart idea. So I get the paper. I'll chase away again, and you know what? Orange is doing pretty good too. Let me have a steal from them. Okay, I get an ore. Very good, very good. And they're... Oh man, that is so tough. Let me use inventor. Let me swap the 3 and the 9. Bring that 9 back to me. And actually, you know what? No, it's because let me just reactivate the night. I was gonna trade in 2 wheat for the sheep, but it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. Either way, I can't do what I wanted to do. So I will just... I'll use Smith now. Why not? So now we all have 2 night strength. I'm that close to the science bonus, but I have to pass and wait. Nikki says, I actually stopped getting my hair cut like 3 years ago and bought some hair cutting scissors. I have been giving myself trims ever since. It works totally fine for me since I just have long hair that's also curly, so it never a straight line at the end anyways. Okay, oh, so you don't have to match up the length across at the bottom. So that's cool. And plus, I'm willing to bet you save a bunch of money by cutting your hair yourself, rather than going to get your hair cut or get your hair done, because I think that costs a lot. At least for my sister, she pays a bunch, but she goes very rarely to get her hair cut. And Nikki says, I'm telling you, the amount of sweat with curly long hair is out of this world. Okay, you know, I would not know, because I've never had hair down below my shoulders. But yeah, I guess it's not so much when I have longer hair, it's just working outside in a full uniform that's long sleeve shirt, long pants, and it's dark blue, and just the ultimate struggle outside in the hot elements. Okay, we have 9 active nights. It looks like Orange is definitely going for Defender Catan. So what I'm gonna do is grab Science bonus, and I'm making a little bit of a comeback. I don't want to make it too spicy. Actually, no, I'm just gonna build the city right now. I could battle him for Defender Catan, but let me just get the city. That's gonna be the better option, and then I'm gonna build a road. I'm gonna go for the 4, 11, 12 spot because Wheatport, really. So Nikki, with your long curly hair, do you just put it up in like a bun? Does that help at all with the sweat management? Because now it's not like the sweat's not, you know, coating your whole upper body. Like if your hair's up out of the way, is the sweat slightly more manageable if your hair is in a bun? Alright, 9 active nights, so yeah, Orange will get Defender Catan. Road building, nice. Are they going to build on the 3 ore cut up Blue's road system again? They will, but Blue is just building ships like crazy, so they will still have a 6-length road. But Orange, very good strategy to cut off Blue's road system permanently in 2 different places with settlements. Very, very nice. So yeah, my next move is definitely going to be a road and a settlement on the 4, 11, 12, followed by a city on that spot, hopefully. Now I do have the Clearfront port, I do have the Wheat port. I have 2 merchants in my hand. Always a good setup to have. Alchemist will be huge. I'll always be alchemisting at 8, I suspect, from here on out. If I get a 3, that wouldn't be bad either. 6. 6 will be the 1. And gotta go to Alchemist. Or sorry, Science bonus, grab the brick. Crane to grab the green Metropolis for blue. To go up to 9 victory points, but I don't know, I'm not so worried about blue anymore because they've been building all these ships, but they haven't building any more settlements, like any more victory points per se. So we are going to 15 victory points. I think I'm more worried about orange. Orange seems to be doing pretty well. We'll see it. We'll see how it plays out. Now that blue revealed a merchant, I'm gonna have to steal that merchant right away because they're already up to a. Okay, now it's just gotten out of hand. Really, all and builds the settlement and the city in the same turn. Blue is having a rock star performance. Then the 4 gets rolled. Let me take another brick. Science bonus for orange. So let me go ahead, reactivate a knight, build a road, steal the merchant, put it on brick, I guess. Merchant is not super helpful for me right now. Blue city improvements level 1, and I wait to get my settlement here soon. Nikki says, what? I totally get your point about working outside in Germany, though. There's usually no air conditioning in homes or offices, just in stores. That blows my mind. I thought that would be a luxury the most middle-class people in any first-world country would have. So it can get really hot inside as well when you have to move a lot in long overalls. That's still a lot worse, though, I imagine. Okay. So yeah, I did not know you have 0 air conditioning all summer in your home or office. Dang. No, that's gotta be rough. But yeah, also working outside in dark clothing is also rough. So we both have it rough in some way or another, but thankfully I'm sitting in an air conditioning home right now, live streaming Catan Universe. So it is I do have some leisure to balance out my work life schedule balance, what have you. Nikki says, yeah, I basically wear my hair up all summer. So, Nikki, do you ever get like the desire to just cut your hair really short? Because, personally, I think long hair usually always looks good on a girl or a woman, whatever you want to say. But I do get the allure, the temptation, whatever the word is, or the choice to cut your hair short to avoid all that sweating. Science bonus coming in for the lumber. Plus I have 2 cloth. Could be getting. Come on, blue, don't do it. And they steal the 9 right back, so we're going to keep having that battle all game long. As they steal the 9 back and reduce me to a 3. But now, if I get Alchemist, it's either going to be a 3 or an 8. I roll a glorious 8. That's huge. Okay, so definitely settlements on the 4, 11, 12. Then I will build Yellow City Improvements level 2. And then after that, wow, I'm so close to a city on the 4, 11, 12. It is not even funny. I could do 2 wheat for a paper. I think I almost have to battle out blue for the green Metropolis. So I'll trade him for a second paper. I'll throw the merchant on the lumber. And I'll trade in 2 lumber for a 3rd paper. And then I'll use my crane to build green city improvements level 4. Yeah, I just have to. So a couple more 8s and I can do it. Irrigation. Oh, okay. This just changed the game. This just changed the game. Wow. Okay, and then if blue can't secure or fully max out the green metropolis or the green city improvements, I might be able to take it because if I use irrigation, I get 6 wheat, which equals 3 paper. And if I get an 8, that's a paper and then 3 more wheat. Yeah, I need an 8, and I need to get to my turn, and I need to not lose irrigation to a spy. That's what needs to happen. And of course, I need orange to reactivate their knights so I can keep my city safe. But yeah, that's going to be the thing to go for, to pull blue back down to 9 victory points because they're doing too well here. Nikki says, I cut my hair like chin length once when I was like 10, but back then I had straight hair. My hair structure has changed during puberty, and something shorter wouldn't look good with my curls. Also, my hair grows really slowly, so I don't want to take the risk to chop it off. Okay, I see. Yeah. So if your hair is growing that slowly, then if you cut it really short, it would take, I guess, what would it take, like years to get it back to however long it is now? But that makes sense. So your hair was straight when you were younger, but now it's curly. So curly and short versus straight and short. Okay. So you would like it better if it was short. You would like it straight. But now since it's curly, it doesn't look as good to you short. Makes sense. And actually, and that's just your preference. I'm sure. I don't know if your friends have told you any different, but yeah, just in general, I just think longer hair looks good on a girl. That's just my opinion. Okay, so the 7 was rolled. I need the 8. I need the 8. And he puts it right on the 8 wheat. Dang. That was the absolute best play. Okay, the 11, potentially. Yeah, if I roll the 11, I'm okay. I can still do it. And Nikki says, actually, no, the air conditioning thing is totally fine in most homes since they are really well insulated. Oh, okay. That's good. So it doesn't get super hot in your house then. 7, 7, 7. 9 barbarian strength. Definitely putting it on right here. Well, oh boy. Actually, the computer will lose will be the one to lose the city. Dang, I just get another ore. Okay. So I'm going to reactivate my knight. I could... No, I'm going to put it in the computer's hands to promote a knight. But then we all lose the city. But I have to go for the Green Metropolis. That's what it's got to be. Yep, pretty much. Oh, okay, so they will build another knight. Oh, man, 4. Hopefully orange reactivates their other knight. Because they take a wheat, so they should be doing it. Nikki says, you just let in the cool air at night and it stays cool during the daytime. It just doesn't work that well in offices, etc. Also, the summer isn't as long here probably as in most parts of the US. So our summer is kind of like late May. It gets really hot all the way through to September. Maybe even late September now. And thinking back to previous years. So are you saying it doesn't work that well in offices because they're so big, like square footage wise, but in your home is maybe smaller, so that if you let the cool air in at night and then you close up all the windows and doors, then in the daytime that cool air stays in better because you said the homes are so well insulated? Is that the case? If that's the case, that's awesome. My turn. I think I did it. 6, really? Okay, so let me take a ore. case I need 3 from 1. I don't think I do. Blue maxed out the green city improvements. It was all for naught. Okay, so I'm just going to build a city. Then, of course, blue is tied orange for Defender Catan. What to do here? What to do? I think I go for longest road, honestly. Let me use this road building. I'll build a road here. Yeah, let me just triple down on the 8. Then I'll use irrigation. Grab me 6 wheat. I'll leave the merchant on the lumber. 1, 2, 1, 2. And now I have a settlement on the 812. And then I can pretty quickly get longest road, yeah. Really? Alchemist to 6 by the bot. Yeah, I think it's got to be longest road. I got to take that and hold that for a little while away from blue. And Mickey says, I like my long hair too. Alright, awesome. What color is it, by the way? Is it like in your Catan Universe avatar where is it brown? Because I think your color hair in your Catan Universe avatar is brown. Also, that just reminds me, one time I think my mom was watching American Idol, and back when people just used to walk up and try out just random people instead of this huge production where it's like always good singers, but it was a mother and a daughter, and their hair was literally down to their feet from their head, and they were like, 5.5 feet tall or so, maybe a little shorter, but their hair was literally 5 feet long. It was almost touching the ground. It was insane because they had like never cut it or something. Inventor, bring the 9 back, orange. Bring the 9 back to our ore hex. Okay, it's on the brick hex, so I still share that with orange, so that's fine. Nikki says, my hair is brown but lighter than Catan Universe. They only have one brown color. And that's a clickable link. Safari cannot open the page. Because it doesn't exist, apparently. Deserter on me? What? I have to get rid of a level 2 knight? Orange, you savage? You should be stealing one of Blue's knights. What's the deal? Alright, so now I have 0 knights. Really? 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 I guess I'll take a sheep because I gotta get a knight back out on the board. Okay, so if I take longest road, I go to 12. Another irrigation will be huge, and if we keep all the 8s coming in, they will also be huge. Of course, the computer is at a laughable 3 victory points. Blue is also about to get the Blue Metropolis. Man, we're fighting this battle on many fronts. And we can't even roll an 8. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is, I think I'm just gonna triple down this 4. So I'll build a road, and then I shall I'll build a knight here. I'll activate it. Might get squished, but we'll see. My blue. 11, okay. We like 11. That brings me 4 wheat. Dang. Yeah, this game is like taking way longer than I intended. Hopefully we can finish it out before I have to leave. 4, okay. All the wheat I could ever desire. No, but an 8 and 8. Let's get these 8s going. Alright, orange is shutting me and blue down. Are they stealing from me? They're stealing from blue, thankfully. Dang it. Now 8s aren't going to be as good for me, but still pretty good. 4 wheat, yeah. Okay, so orange is like literally built their ships in all different directions. So they're built in that little cluster. They just built on the 2 ore spots. Curiously. So I mean, they're up to 10 victory points, but they should just be building out to try to take Longish Road. Another 4. And okay, so blue definitely has the blue metropolis. There's just no doubt about that. So I definitely just have to keep on gunning for a Longish Road. All these 4s have just been giving blue straight coin, like nobody's business. Resource Monopoly steals the wheat. Oh man. Yeah, blue's definitely going to win this one. Nikki says she could probably go for the yellow metropolis, trading in stuff for cloth. Yeah. I'll probably have to end up doing that, but I really got to take the Longish Road first. Because if blue gets the blue metropolis, and then a few more settlements, they just win. Like, very, very easily. They're at 13. Alright, my turn. 8. Finally. But the 8 lumber was shut down. Alright, I do have trade monopoly. I'm going to wait to see when some 5s get rolled. I'll be stealing some cloth. So for now, let me build another road. To steal the Longish Road. You know, I'm very tempted to trade him for the cloth right now, but I just got to keep extending out this Longish Road. To put me at a 9-length road. And beyond that, I shall pass. Yeah, I'll leave it at that. Wait on a few 5s here. 6. Take a brick. 7. Alright, orange. Are you gonna shut me down? Hopefully not. Please recognize that blue still has a lot. Yep, they're gonna shut me down right on the 8 wheat. A punch to the gut. I did get all the way to 12 victory points though. And I'm close to 13 actually. Yeah, we get these 5s rolling in, then I can get the yellow metropolis. There is a chance, but I still think blue's gonna win. Because now, I mean, they don't have trade bonus yet, so they can't be trading in 2 paper for 1 card of their choice, but they're very close to the trade bonus. Yes, I think as long as I can keep Longish Road from blue, it's going to be helpful. Alright, blue. Roll me something good. 10. Not what I had in mind. Master Merchant to steal directly from me. Ay, ay, ay. Alright, of course, it's going to be the cloth, and he also steals the brick. And he will be getting the longest road shortly. Ooh, there's the trade bonus. Probably. Oh, now they can trade in cloth or paper at a 2-for-1 rate. Dang, they're gonna get that. They're gonna have 3 metropolises. How do you compete with someone who has 3 metropolises? And the 8 wheat is shut down. I don't have a knight on it. And of course the 8 gets rolled. It's just the perfect setup. Okay, so I don't know. I guess I'll steal some paper since I know it's out there. Wow, everybody got paper. Okay. I'll take that. Unfortunately, can't trade at a 2-for-1 rate, so I can't quite get the trade bonus, but I will build yet another road. And then I will pass. So very close. Oh, 7 got rolled. Hopefully it stays off both my 8s this time around, but the computer may just put it on the 8 lumber. Nikki says, any progress on the guild? Yeah, so Nikki, no, it goes right back on the 8 lumber. So after last stream, I tried to set up the guild, but it would not let me set up the guild because I was still part of the old guild that my friend set up. So I left the guild, but then if you, on the main screen, it still says that guild name under my Catan Universe username. So it's like, I can't set up the new guild. I don't know why. Dang, Resource Monopoly, all the lumber in my hand, and most of other people's. Oh, is Orange going to go for the longest road? Looks like they are. Okay, but yeah, I was trying to set the guild up, and I think I showcased it a little bit on one of the, maybe last stream, maybe, if I remember correctly, maybe not. But anyways, I was just playing around with it, and it wouldn't work, because you go to like the guild option, once you click on your player avatar on the main screen, you click on guild, and then at the bottom it says to the guild, but then it just opens up this other banner, but nothing pops up on that banner. No text, no option to create a new guild. So I don't know what's going on with that. I can check it after this match, but it might just give me the same option. Like, I know I was part of a guild, but I clicked leave guild, so I left my friend's guild. But it still says I'm a part of that guild, so I don't know if it takes some time for that input to process through Catan Universe. I really don't know. So I'm trying to leave my friend's guild and start this new guild with you all, but it's just not working right now. Another 9. When I really want the 8s. A spy, and he's stealing my merchant. I know it to go to 12. Then he's going to get the yellow metropolis to go to 14. And he has 7 knight strength, so that's 15. This game is over. Man. Even though with all the setbacks against me, I did get up to 12 victory points. A small consolation. Of course, if I could build 2 settlements pretty quickly. Wait a minute, he did not spy on me. Wow. I guess he spied on Orange. Huh. That was unexpected. He will master merchant me, though. Yeah, he did spy on orange. Wow. Very interesting. I thought he was going to steal my merchant. Maybe he has another spy. Who knows? But yeah, once he gets to Ferry Catan, he goes to 12. If he has a merchant, that's 13. And then the Yellow Metropolis is 14. Oh, so he'll actually build a settlement. Ooh, he's going for that longest road, though. Dang. Oh, no, this has got to be it. Merchant for 13, longest road. 10 and one more. This is the game right here. Dang. Despite our best efforts, me and orange could not extend that longest road far enough to keep it from blue. Really? He's going to pass the dice? What is going on here? I don't get it. I really don't. So I'll steal merchant back? And I'll put it on brick this time. And then, oh, I don't know. What will I do? I will build another road, because that's all I know how to do currently. Now I'm at 11 length road. And I don't think there's a lot of coin out there. I don't think I'm only going to get one coin. So that's not worth it. I'll just wait. I'll just wait. Really, a 6? Where are my 8s at? My 8s, you've let me down. 13 8s? That's funny. But they have let me down. 14 6s. I think it's just because my 8 has been shut down that much. Okay, there's an 8. But I need both 8s to be working simultaneously for my benefit here. Back up to 12. Orange might be taking longest road. That'll put them at 13. They do have 19 cards. Yep, they'll take longest road. Okay, so now I should go for the Yellow Metropolis, but I'm still far off on that. Wow, Orange is now at 14 victory points. If they have a merchant, they win. Or they can... I think they have 5 settlements built. Oh, they get the trade bonus? 1, 2, 3... Yeah, they have 5 settlements built. 3 cities, so they really need to build... If they build a city, they win. If they get the Yellow Metropolis, they win. They do have 2 yellow progress cards and 1 blue progress card left. Okay, so I guess they can't win on this turn. Yeah, so if blue takes longest road, they win. Blue has 1. Really, only 1 settlement? 3 cities, 2 metropolises, a Defender Catan victory point. Dang. But yellow could just have a merchant. Oh, they passed the dice, so I guess they don't. 3. Okay. So again, I guess I just have to keep going for longest road. But now I'm in a position where I have to build a settlement and then build ships to take longest road. Commercial harbor. Oh, this is it. This is definitely the victory. Blue's gonna build the Yellow Metropolis. I can smell it. Because now with their coin, they can 2-for-1 the coin with the trade bonus for the cloth that they need. I smell this victory. Orange got so close, but it's gonna go to blue, like I predicted earlier. Resource monopoly. Just to really add fuel to the fire. Alright, 18. There's the merchant for 14. He builds the settlement, but just go off with a bang. Build the triple metropolis trifecta, max out blue. Let me put 3 of those in there, because I think that's how blue's going to win this for all the glory. Yep, there's the cloth. Okay, so he maxes out blue city improvements and then builds the third and final yellow metropolis to win the game in ultimate fashion. So congratulations, blue. Dang. I think if I took that yellow metropolis, I would have had a chance. But yeah, blue played a very good game. Orange made a strong comeback there, but it just wasn't quite enough. Yeah, maybe Orange should have let me handle Longest Road and they could have gone for the Yellow Metropolis, but I think they were just trying to go for the win themselves directly instead of furthering the undermining plan to undermine Blue. This has been another glorious Catan Universe live stream. Thank you, viewers, for tuning in. Nikki, thank you so much for tuning in. Nice chatting with you, as always, and I will see you in the next stream. It might be tomorrow, it might be Tuesday, or it'll just be our regular Wednesday stream. I will see you all later. I have something to go attend to now. Take care, everybody. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.